Anytime. I want to go there.
What do they always drinking? No, it's KC, ginger and lime.
Dawa.
All right. Stani bonga tusikie.
Something.
You're more soft spoken, so we need to have your level.
Something.
Okay, Stan is good.
Something.
Pambio guy.
Something. Sing a song. Is that? Oh, so I get it. That's why you have to sing a song at the beginning of each podcast.
Yeah.
No.
To tune the mic.
That is
just tuning the mic, you guy.
Nostalgia.
Mic check. Yeah, mine looks good. Yeah.
All right. Let's do this then.
Damn.
Wacha ni rest kidogo.
Upumue.
Worked so hard.
Wimbo gani nduta?
Tuimbi leo mas. Leo tuko na mgeni.
Kako na dedication ningekuwa
na jamii
ya Masadam kawa saba na
na mavinaka bilauri
bidhaa za kujali tu hali mashauri hizi sauti kutoka Kenya mpaka Saudi Arabia majabu ya Musa Firauni huyu kijana anafanya vipusa wa tauni wavue mashati mapanti ni kama ubaoni wenda wazimu na saa sikiza history vizuri jamaa rap na ifanyia chapa
Yeah.
Fans
Rap unaifanyia chapa. Naona umesota wewe jamaa.
Ufanyia podcast chapa. Unafanya for the passion.
Haya twende kazi.
Rhyme mbaya sana.
Yeah, that was one of my songs man. Yeye alikuwa tuakia mimi.
Oliver Kleptomaniacs. Literally the name Klepto.
Yeah. Oliver niyo? Tuendelee?
For real?
Allegedly?
No, I'm not saying that they did. I was just mean.
Hili kitu iende on the air.
Yende.
Okay.
Editor may approve.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special edition of the Kishingani podcast.
Yes, sir.
We're back like we never left. Maze on the right side, we have Nduta Kairoki in the building.
Yeah.
Sana Nduta.
Asante.
Maze, hausikii joto?
Nasikia joto lakini luku lazima. Lakini si joto vile anyway.
Oh, you're good, eh?
Yeah, I'm prepped for the night.
Don't sweat to shine.
Yeah.
Na hausikii joto, eh?
Mimi sweat to shine.
Cheki. Luku
lazima. Wewe venye mkono ziko nje lakini luku iko down.
Hii luku ni noma, bra, you guy. You guys, the kinyozi, they were talking to me in English. Cheki, sir, what do you want to do, sir? Cheki, I'm not Nigerian.
One of the things I like about Kenya.
So Bashir, I like you also in the building.
Yes, sir.
Karibu sana, sir.
Mimi hata sikuenda home to. Mimi nimekuwa hapa.
Yeah, ukiniambia a special guest.
You guys tunapiga pod to the death.
To the death.
Baka ni.
Paka Yesu arudi, you guys.
Tunaweza pata chance mazeni.
Tutapiga pod paka CNN wamalize ku report that Yesu amerudi.
Yeah.
Ndio? We're here beyond CNN. And then today we have a special guest in the building. Mazi tumeongelea ujamaa sana kwa hii podcast.
Kumbe anasikia.
Kumbe anasikiza.
Anajulikana sana na manzige.
Comedians pia.
Ndio do you want to do the honors? Na hiyo sauti yako nyororo.
Cheki ya kutoa nyoka pangoni.
Wende kazi manze.
Cheki. Welcome to the Kishingani podcast. Stanslaus Manthi.
Yeah. Maze.
Stanslaus.
See John Sina, by the way. John Sina
alikuwa na grammatical errors. We know you're writing. So niulize unaweza rate aje hiyo intro?
Your intro is bana Nduta wanzi kulabdana better job but
cheki me nikirushwa on the spot sinanga words imagine
kudescribe mse ushisikia mse akini super nini sijui amefanya nini sijui invent ndege alifanya nini alafu that person
he has an article on the Business Daily.
Hebu Kishingani kumbe
he's an artist.
Halaki
nimekunyeshea bra you guys.
Ndio maana nimevaa hii hoodie.
I like it. Try another intro. Bufanya intro.
The pressure is on.
Hey, damn.
I love to write.
It's on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good evening, and good night, depending on where you're listening from. If you've tuned in, you're in luck because you've tuned into the baddest show in the planet. This is the Kishingani podcast. And today, as you can see, it is the 2/3 plus a very amazing guest. From this side of the room, we have Nduta Kairoki, aka Empress. Mama Pod.
Okay.
Bozat mwenyewe in the building. We have the man here wearing this traditional Ghanaian regalia is not adunkule.
Expensive.
He is not jina ingine ya Kenya. He is not Femi.
Oyakile.
He is not Oyakile.
Mensa Otabe.
Mensa Otabe. He is but our very own Emmanuel Kisiangani.
Yeah.
This guys. He's just from conning a few foreigners, but now that's how we are getting the FX50.
I'm telling you, FX30, my brother.
No, umekon wazungu sana FX50.
Oh, nice.
Now
You guys will
imeenda nini. And then now, last but not least, we have a very special guest. You guys are familiar with his writing.
Yes.
But today you're going to learn about his voice and his life. He's one of the most critical critics of critically acclaimed critics ever lived. He critiques the critics. And the critics who criticize the critical criticism. Ladies and gentlemen, comedians fear his writing. But here at the Kisiangani podcast, we love him. Because he is a critical Nzige. Give it up for Stanslaus.
That's an incredible.
Wow. Thanks. Wow.
Urudi pale kwa
Cheki mgeni pe.
Banduta mimi niko nayo.
Asante.
Mimi nayo.
Unajua mimi sinanga maneno mingi.
Introduction yako.
Ndio.
So Stanslaus, karibu sana.
Hey, thanks, man.
Thank you so much for...
I'm happy to be here. Meaning Zige in quotes. Why? Because I have to look at it from the other side. But I'm just happy to be here.
We're happy to have you.
Yeah, it's weird to look. Side ingine. So now I'm looking at everything from the other side. Yeah.
Is it everything you expected?
Like, it's far more technical. It's when you stop assuming that this is just a phone. There are a lot of things that are happening. Hapo nyuma kuna vio, kuna time hapo sijui ni nini.
The time is running out.
Kuna I understand zile ni Kisiangani, that's you. Zile lotion.
No, you can't be an ashy host. You have to check back.
How comes you guys
lotion?
How comes your feet are ashy? Kwa nini unatumianga hiyo lotion moja?
My upper back. My upper
You
back.
can't have lotion and you're still ashy. Where is it going?
On into my upper back.
Your member is shining.
No. My member
It's
is
new.
good. My member is chilling, bro.
Plus kuna maji hapa just in case.
Yeah. Dispenser.
No,
So I'm happy to be here. I don't know what we're going to talk about, but kaende.
No, twende kazi. Maybe we'll start with me thanking you for... I feel like you've helped us with comedy a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know maybe you don't consider it help, but you've helped put us on the map.
You can call it that. I would call it just amplifying what's being done and what some people don't seem to notice, because Wakenya ni wale tu. Unless Kisiangani ameenda inaitwaje today's inaitwaje hiyo show ya States.
The Tonight Show. The Daily Show.
Unless umesikia Kisiangani ameenda Daily Show, usually comedians are unafanyaga comedy. They are the other guys. So for me it was a frustration of watching you guys kutoka kitambo. You are much like reading.
Alikuwa meisha yake yote.
Kidogo
anasema
alikuwa anavaa suti like every day nilikuwa namuona. I had never seen you. Then I'm watching these guys for so many years and I'm like, why is it that nobody talks about these people? So you just decide to talk about these people.
Okay.
And I think that we are in the continent. You guys are supposed to. There's so much talent that no one talks about. Okay. Yeah, so you feel that need to talk about number one, film and stand-up. Alafu not just kuongea stand-up. Unajua watu huku gazeti stand-up inakuwaga, Kisiangani alikuwa na show. Everything else goes. They don't try to educate the reader. They don't try to put the reader in the event. And they don't try to encourage the reader to actually experience this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I feel like you're playing a role in sort of documenting our journey as stand-up comedy, as an outsider.
Yeah.
Which is brilliant because now it's not biased. It's your view. All right. Which was the first show that you attended? Do you remember?
Oh, man. Kulikuwaga, there used to be a spot hapa Koinange, Monrovia, whatever.
Blues.
Yes. Is it number 7 or something?
Number 7.
Number 7.
Yeah, number 7.
What's number 7?
There's an event that I was there.
Roast.
I think ilikuwaga roast. Aaron Rambui na...
the bald man. Yeah.
Debbie and the Bold.
Man, a
whatever.
bald man.
So I was like, wow, this is awesome. And then the first time I had to write, where I felt like convicted to write, ilikuwaga this guy Ikonini Mwaf and Rapture.
Oh wow.
Raw and
Uncut,
Cut.
yeah.
That was 3. I think it was 3. Then I was like, come on, man. We have to talk about this.
Okay.
So I had to write about it. I had to be... I know there's people who disagree who are like, bro, unaeka material zetu ije. You're exposing all our material. But I was like, yeah, you have to like let in the reader into what this is. Because you need to remember that watu wengine wanabai gazeti. Nataka tu kusoma gazeti. What is this stand-up? But you have to like bring them into that world. So after Rapture, I was like, I have to now deliberately start talking about stand-up comedy, like intentionally. So ile kusema ati, I need to write something. Sina kitu ya kuandika, sina review. Because technically, I usually write about film reviews, sana.
Okay.
But I also, I feel the need to also include stand-up. This is becoming too like,
no, that's what we're here for.
So you were saying how you pitch, how writers pitch stories to their editors and what. So did you pitch this stand-up angle or what? Or you just like...
So tukirudi hata becoming a film critic, because that's something you missed out, both of you.
Yeah, you're film critic.
One of the best film critics in East and Central Africa.
Vinya ba rarira. Vinya D.
Yeah. So becoming a film critic ilikuwaga ile I used to yap a lot about film. Unajua wale wasona kwaga, manzeni li watch Transformers. God damn, that movie was awesome. And so everyone is like, dude, instead of saying all this, because you seem to be very knowledgeable about film, why can't you just write
about it?
Yeah.
So I was like, no, it's because I'm a creative person. Like at my core, I'm just a creative person. I know where my lines begin. Unajua Kenya tunaambiangwa do where just improvise kwa life. Palina kufikisha ile kitu ta work enda nayo.
Kimbia nayo kitu.
Yeah, but me, I'm like, I know that writing is not my thing. I know, yes, I can, but najua me visuals tu nataka kufanya design, nataka kudila mapicha, nataka kudila layout. I don't want to start typing. I don't want to start having conversation with editors at what did you mean by this? I don't want that. I just want to do design. But then now one of the editors became the lifestyle editor. And she was like, Stan, you have to do this thing. We are tired of listening to you. You just have to do it. So now I started writing. And then palikoga hizo tu nikianza hizo exchange. Oh no, you need to focus on what you're talking about. What are these stories that you ulienda theater na theater ilikuwa inakaa sijui nini? Just focus on the subject. So I got to learn a lot. Alafu sasa ndo nikaanza actively writing. Like each week I have to write. Ilianza na Business Daily. After sasa ikaenda East Africa. And now when it came to stand-up, I at one point I realized that I was, it's unfortunate to say, but it's like I was the only person who understood the craft. So saa zingine you even have to talk to the editors and try to explain to them how this thing works and what I mean when I write some things. So yeah, that was basically my my beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, kuanza kuandika.
Is there a difference between movies and film?
A film, I usually believe that, okay, this is me. Google ChatGPT itakwambia something different because that's what we do. But for me, movies, commercial, basic. Hiyo ni ile unaenda popcorn, Transformers.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah, you are there to just...
Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, ni dopamine. Inapampiwa tu kwa macho zako.
But hakuna message.
Message, you don't need that. Maybe itakwa tu just in case watu
family.
Those people who need a profound message. Hata family is optimized to sell tickets. Because they know Americans are all about family. So they will market it that way so that ukikuja na mtoi wako, kuja na kazini yako. Yeah. So that for me is movies. For film, now hizo ni festivals. This is where you talk about now. Huyu mtu alikuwa anataka kusema nini na hiyo cinematography. Why did that person use that color?
Yeah,
what was the emotional state of this particular character?
true.
The
You know, those-
persona.
Yeah, is a nuance of storytelling and stuff.
Nuance, you guys.
You know
Yes,
what?
like you do, eh?
What I'd compare it is, you see how people drink. A good example is alcohol. Like, you know, we have people who just drink alcohol for the sake of like getting high,
Yeah.
and then you have connoisseurs.
Wala meswal,
I remember he hosted a wine
savor.
tasting day moja, and then walikuwa na nini, so wanakwambia unuse the wine alafu useme nini, so
Iko na
tunasema, you know, it
hints,
has
notes of,
nini,
yeah.
berry undertones and sijui nini. You can tell the berry was
Take
sijui
it
in the valleys of sijui South Africa. I'm like, you're getting all this from smelling.
Hata wacha hiyo, kuna ile ati you have to look tilt it a bit so that sijui kikaaje itakuwa
Oh,
sijui.
inapea color or something.
Yeah, you have to check a
uangalie hivi
particular-
kwa light.
Yeah, like,
Nahitaji rematch na hiyo wine
it's a
tasting.
drink. What the hell? So you just drink. Alafu sijui you're not supposed to hold it. You're supposed to hold it up.
Hapo
at
chini
you.
basi kuwe moto.
Yeah.
So you don't want
But sasa you see, for someone like me, when I'm watching movies purely for adrenaline,
Yeah.
I just want to get high.
Yeah,
When I
Dopamine,
interact with you film guys, wenye
Wine.
mnasema lazima ushikilie nini ati-
uswal.
I'm like, yo bana, wewe si watch tu bana. Easy.
So our responsibility is supposed to help you now understand. Juu ukiwatch movie, Schwarzenegger was the best thing in that film. Ama Arnold, ama DiCaprio was the best thing about that fucking film. But kuna director, kuna mse aliandika, kuna mse aliweka kwa hizo costume, kuna kajama kalikuwa analeta food daily hapo. Unaona? So they never get that recognition. So it's for me to start saying, hey, kuna hizi vitu zingine amkuona, especially cinematography, costume.
Yeah.
Kuna writer anaweza andika a script in such a way that what you're experiencing from the actor is so real, but you are
Because
here
of the
crediting
scripting.
DiCaprio manze,
He's a
Titanic
good actor.
manze, huyo mse yuko fiti. Nothing, that guy just needed to go and cram the script alafu ajifanye they have a lot of work to do, so ajifanye kuyo mse, but a lot of the work iko kwa script. Alafu unaweza pata movie zingine you cannot put your hand on what you don't like about it. For example, Cocaine Bear is a fantastic film, right? Kuna mtu ameiona?
Nani bash?
Watch the first one.
Cocaine Bear ni moja.
Hii kuna ingine imetokea juzi, ama? Well, that's the one.
Maybe it's just
I think there's a remake which is horrible. Ama?
I saw
We are depending on you.
No, I'm pretty sure there was a newer Cocaine Bear that maybe last year or the other year. But I'm sure kuna ile ya zamani yenye ilikuwa.
so hiyo ya zamani. I don't know what you thought about it.
Ilikuwa sawa.
It would. This is a story about a bear that takes cocaine. It's supposed to be absolutely bonkers. Eh? It's based on a real story, but when it comes to Hollywood, you don't have to make the real thing the way it was made. You have the freedom to
Sensationalize it.
do what you want to do with it. So for me, I thought you could have taken that story in the
Like further.
craziest way possible. I mean, the concept. Can you imagine?
Like the premise is so strong.
Yeah, it's so strong. The idea, the hook, it's just perfect, bro. Take it in the craziest way possible. Tupa hiyo Cocaine Bear kwa town. I vandalize vitu, I made wase karibu wote alafu ikuwa rated. So I thought they were like really they were holding back, yeah? And it's like they were shy. Hawakuwa wanataka, oh, we can kill people, but we don't want to make it extreme. Let's just give it that, whatever. So I was like, I wish sometimes, if you were to watch that, you'd go like, yeah, this is an okay film. But if I was to watch that, I see so many flaws and maybe so many other things that could be done better. And sometimes I have to say it for the audience and also for the filmmakers.
But do you think generally films are, okay, let me say movies, like the quality of movies has gone down over time?
Is it globally or locally?
Okay, maybe I can say, I tell you what me nowadays I do.
Yeah.
Nowadays, if I'm on Netflix, I'm trying to look for European movies.
Yeah.
Because I feel like those ones are really good, but underrated and not talked about a lot.
Yeah.
But Hollywood, the quality seems to have been dipping. And my theory is it's because of woke culture.
Woke culture has, woke culture has killed like almost everything. Ikikuja cinema, ikikuja video games, ikikuja comic books. And we are not saying that being woke is bad. Being woke is okay, but kuna ile there's a way that Hollywood has been like pushing for their agenda so much that inaanza kuwa the quality vile unasema, the quality of their production, and which goes back now to the concept of creativity. Inaka, we have this creative story, we can tell it this one, it's going to be epic. Does it have a black character? Does it have an LGBTQ character? No. Okay, we need you to dismantle this thing completely so that you can include these narratives from this point of view. So unapata story mobs zinatokea zinakaa hivyo, especially na sina beef na Netflix. I'm just saying, by the way, sina subscription na Netflix. You never know. Kuna kamtiaji fulani
anakata alafu anatuma kwa nini?
What is this
info.netflix.com?
What
is this?
Call our lawyers, bana. These people are we have an opportunity to sue some random people here. So especially, I don't have a Netflix subscription, by the way.
That's deliberate?
Yeah, because I felt that their movies, that's you could buy a Netflix. I prefer Showmax. 100% I prefer. It's much safer because there's a show that came out about heist. I don't know. It's a show about heist. So I was like, okay, the poster looks good. Everything looks good. So I click, goes on. It's a party scene. Shot inaenda kwa choo, alafu randomly 2 guys are just making out. And I'm like, what the come on, man.
Tumeanza.
Tumeanza. Like, it's less than 10 minutes.
Wangegoja like at least 7 minutes.
Second episode.
Wangegoja the last episode, last 10 minutes. Wajieke huko after watu washa.
But they need to set the tone for the movie.
Yes, you know what you're about to go into.
So the whole movie is going to be fruity throughout.
Yeah. So most of them are fruity anyway. Like, I don't remember the last.
But it's unnecessary. Like, you're watching a movie about cats.
Yeah.
And then some guys are munjoing.
But so it's important for the scene.
Yeah.
It's about two
cats.
When two cats
were
separated at youth.
And
then now they hook back up.
They
hook back up at Jojo's. And then they live happily together after.
If you show more of those 2 dudes kissing, that movie won't be as good.
So Mwana and Poxing kissing randomly. But I hear you though.
Yeah. So I just stopped and asked myself, why do I have a Netflix subscription?
But was it that bad to the point that?
Yeah, that was like the either the third or the second movie, because there was another. There was a movie about, I can't remember the name. It was a movie about a heist. Again, airport, there's an airport employee. And then
I remember that one.
Yeah, there's a guy who's supposed to like transport something through the airport, so they're manipulating him.
Yeah,
so
I remember that one, but I didn't watch through it. I didn't finish it.
That's not... Okay.
That's what is its name though? They get the airport, so the guy tells him...
You have to let this person pass. You're not supposed to inspect or whatever. So I'm good. I'm enjoying it, by the way. I'm like, this is Die Hard. I love this film. At some point, some dude gets wanachukua hostage kwa like a van. And then they're calling another person, and then another person is like, no, don't kill him. He's my husband. He's a dude. So I'm like, wait, what?
Check it 3 minutes in.
No, it's huko ndani. I'm huko ndani. I'm invested, bro. I'm so invested. I'm like, wait, what?
I have to invest.
Husband. This is a dude. That's a dude. I'm like, come on.
You can't.
And it's not helping anything with the script.
It's like, you can cut that part out
entirely. And it wouldn't make a difference.
It will not have.
It's a representation.
There's nothing wrong with it.
It's not like wakomonga na ingama.
No, it's
but for you to become someone's husband
when they meet,
obviously.
What do you think? Husband and wife, they're just like...
No, as in the...
Jackie, babe, you are almost arrested, babe. Jackie. Was it kidnapped?
Held hostage.
But I'm kidding.
So, watch that. I watched Castlevania, which is like my favorite. It was an animated show ever. I mean, Castlevania.
It's like Transylvania. Also.
Yeah.
But Castlevania.
It's actually,
Dracula shit.
There's a cat. Huh?
Atikat. No, it's a story about Dracula, man.
What did you say?
Cat kwa
I think
castle
it
near
was their
Dracula.
castle. On the castle.
It's a full castle near Dracula.
Castlevania.
He's fucking
Also
depressed.
the castle.
Uh-huh.
And it's awesome because they don't hold back anything. Now, what's my problem by the time we get to season 4? You find out that your favorite villain, the villain that you have been following for so long, he's either he's into dudes or he's fucking bi. And you're like, what the fuck, bro?
Check hiyo si cartoon hiyo.
Thank you guys.
It's animated, bro. It's animated. It's an animated show.
Check it,
welcome to my castle, babe.
No,
He's a villain.
The dude is the
I
villain.
don't even know what to do.
He had a thing for Dracula. So you're like, what?
That's like season 4.
I'm learning that uko season 4. So you may invest Buddha. You may bamba. They are all kind of creatures. They are all the action set pieces are phenomenal. Then you discover
So
that.
was this the
But
only
also
part?
gay, LGBT aside, also there is also the day of putting a black person
randomly.
randomly.
It's called the gay black best friend.
Snow White is black. What the heck is Snow White doing being black? You get what I'm saying?
Snow White was Mexican.
Oh yeah, that was it, right?
Yeah.
And that really created some sort of
Yeah, there was a lot of
narrative.
stories.
It flopped, huh?
Yeah, it flopped.
But it flopped because of something else.
Yeah, because of how she was promoting it.
Yeah, she
Re-
did something
something she
during
said.
Yeah, those things she said when she was
Yeah.
when she was promoting it that were
Rachel Zegler.
that's her name.
She was asked about the original, and she was like, "Oh, that's from a different time. This is ne." And guys were like, "What?" And she said that the princess is not going to be saved by the prince.
She spoiled it.
Yeah, which is not spoiling. The core of Snow White is the prince kissing the princess so that, and I'm safe. That's the core story.
Yeah, true.
Yes, so hiyo ndo kuja na mkisa alafu anaamka. Alafu here they are saying that the princess is not going to be saved by the prince.
I think it was a feminist princess.
Yeah.
Check, I'm not gonna be saved by any prince.
Yeah. I can save myself.
Bring out the
But
stats.
But I can save the kingdom and I can save myself.
that's a very serious point, you guys.
It's
But hizo manne, it's like even with
Yeah,
comedy.
yeah.
listen.
Sorry, you
the-
say and then I'll say.
No, what's endele?
No, you say what even.
Yangu inapeleka hii convo to a different
Oh, okay.
tangent.
All right.
Oh, there's nothing wrong, by the way, with inclusion and diversity. It's just how it's done. Kuna tokenism, kuna virtual signaling, kuna tunakuwaga patronizing. It's like a studio trying to tell you, hey, look, you are black people. We are so good, eh? Go watch the movie. Like, it's awesome. Nini mnataka sasa? Mnataka action. Action iko, but si tuko na black people. Black people mbona mkuji kuona hii movie. So
Yeah, like me, I just want a white James Bond. Man. Me, I don't want a black James Bond.
Why you?
Because James Bond is a white guy with
But he could be
straight hair and he
Why-
likes doing this. And
why-
then he
why
likes
can't he
saying, my
be-
name is
you get-
Bond, James Bond.
Idris Elba.
shaky, shaken, not
Why?
stunned.
Idris Elba can make a real.
Another one, Captain America.
yeah, oh my
Why
god.
the
Yeah.
heck did they make Captain America that other black guy?
Who?
Are they
Anthony
making- they make him
Mackie.
black?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy with
But
wings.
did you like it, by the way?
Oh, I didn't know they made
you like
they
the
had
show?
Who is the
Black
white
guy.
Captain America?
And I'm
with-
not hating on the show. The
Pointed
show
chin.
hapo mwisho anasomea wase ati about I'm a black
Racism.
dude. I love it, but there's no way ati movie inaisha alafu the final action msi akisomea a black person somearing white people
Yeah.
because ati now is black. It's Captain America, and I'm like ati do better. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? We just want to see action. Action.
Fight!
Explosions, bro.
Fly.
It's a superhero, whatever, and that's why they've also killed a lot of comic books. The same thing. But you're just umekuja tu kusomewa about man.
But is there any? Are they changing? Because now many of these
they're losing money.
minis are losing money.
They're
So
losing money.
is there? Can you? Are they changing how they're doing things?
Yeah, there's a show saizi iko HBO and it was something night. I've forgotten the name. Something of the nights. It's just ni ya kitambo iliandikwa na the same guy who wrote Game of Thrones. It's actually positioned to be the next Game of Thrones.
It's an epic.
Yeah, it's season 1. It looks focused. It looks like these are your two main characters. This is the knight. This is the guy you're going to be following. hakuna cha ati randomly ati nani wametupa white a black dude. There's nothing wrong with black dudes ourselves basically, but there's nothing feels random. Nothing feels like, oh look, black people, we've included you, come and watch this. It's just a nice story that follows a guy who wants to be a knight, and it has a brutal fight. Episode 7.
Inaitwa?
I've forgotten the name. It's something knight.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Game of Thrones there was some random black family. Walikuwa naitwaje the what?
The ones with like white hair.
and bluish eyes.
They're the ones with the
I was like, what are
dragons.
these black guys doing there, man?
What do you mean what are they doing? See, they are...
Because those black
Black guys are not
everywhere.
white, school.
But there are some
Black guys are here in the
places,
tropics.
But see, they have white hair, you get.
Come on.
They're adapting
those
to
black
the
guys
cold.
in China and Mongolia and the
Dark-skinned.
Yes, dark skin.
Like in India, for example.
Or
But I
black.
found those black guys in Game of Thrones strange.
These are my own personal opinions, baby.
They look out of place. I don't know if they're in the books. I wouldn't want to say that they are not in the books. But if it was not in the books, don't put it.
No, I feel like the books, the show overtook the books
Oh,
in terms
It
of
added more
the
things.
writer hasn't finished writing, but the show
Aquaman,
inaendelea.
Yeah.
So it took. That's why
tangent.
it became a bit weird towards the end.
The last season, everyone complains about it. It's like the worst season ever made. But what do you expect? It's Hollywood, man. Going to kill your show and then tell you, hey, by the way, we have something different. You didn't like that? Come on. Sina, kutoka mbali, I have something for you. You're going to enjoy. It's called House of Dragon.
Yeah.
Tokeni, itakuwa better than this. And then you go in, the first season is okay. The second season, you start going like, what the fuck?
But on the flip side, which ones have you enjoyed, though?
In terms of TV shows,
Yeah.
TV shows and movies.
there's one that came out into a Wonder Man. It's,
Wonder
Have
Man.
you watched it?
yes, like,
You did a review about it.
yes. It's a comic book movie, a comic book show that has superhero powers. It's anti-superhero powers. So you're not supposed, if you're an actor, you're not supposed to have superhero powers. So it's just a drama, in a follow. Who has watched Iron Man 3?
I think I've watched all the Iron Mans.
The bad guy with the beard, the guy who turns up to be an actor. Well, gonna threaten Tony Stark.
Okay, I remember, but I don't remember at the same time.
Okay, there's a guy in that show. Alikona pretend, he's a terrorist. He was like, you will never see me coming, Tony Stark. I'm going to see you. After they later on learned that the guy was an actor, so they kind of follow him in this show, and so it goes into the craft of acting. There's this guy who has superpowers called Simon. He wants to be an actor for a role that was called Wonder Man. So the character was called Wonder Man, a superhero show. So they're casting for that superhero to play that part. Now, he's a black dude. Representation. He's a black dude playing a superhero who was supposed to be white kwa comic books. So they've swapped.
changed.
But it works because they focus on story, they focus on character, they focus on just telling a good story. And I was watching that, I was like, Marvel mmekuwa nini? What all this other rubbish that you created after Endgame? Where was this person who wrote this?
Hii ni movie ni ya Marvel.
Near Marvel. It's Marvel. It's under Marvel Spotlight, which is now Marvel TV shows. So they're just doing 8 episodes, so well put together. Hakuna action mob, hakuna ati superpowers mob. There's just one bit. There's an episode that, if you've read any comics or you enjoy comics or you enjoy superpowers, it's just effective. It's in black and white. It's called The Doorman. It's a guy who has the powers. Unaweza pita ndani yake. Kwa hapa.
Alafu unatokea wapi?
Another
I
dimension.
think I've seen him in another show.
Oh, unatoka tu nje.
Unaona hii ukuta? Tusema kuna mlango.
Yeah.
So akisimama hapo akifungua unaingia.
Au unatokea hapo sasa
Kwa choo pale, for
nyuma.
example.
Kwa choo.
Hiyo ni poa. Macho yetu ni shaky kiasi.
So if you're going to rob a bank,
Yeah, you see
That's
stands on the
all.
wall
Get
on
you,
there.
get you.
Yeah.
anafungua unaingia unaenda uchukua hizo vitu unachukua. Sasa shida ni lazima ukuwe ndani pia. Fuck. Yeah.
Na
But-
hata ataingia aje?
So the idea is mnaingia na yeye.
Au mfungulie ukishaingia.
Either that au mnaingia na yeye. Ndio akiiba, ndio ukitoka,
Oh, utoke na
you get out
Mningie, yeah.
and then he leaves.
so yeah, hizi yeye lazima atembee akitoka.
Yes,
Yeah, itabidi.
Haizi fanya hivi.
Hezi jingia. So the story is that episode sets up everything very well. Alafu it shows you the evolution of Hollywood stars. It captures just Hollywood, how messy Hollywood is. Unaweza anza afu ifike tu place waseone tume msee by the way msana kwa gaje they start promoting you they unajipata una advertise.
But I think that was the gift Stanley had. Like his superheroes were relatable because they had human being vulnerabilities.
Yeah, kina Spider-Man
walikuwa struggling with love,
life.
Nani, what's his name? Okay, although Batman is not Marvel, but Batman is struggling. He's lost his parents.
Yeah.
You know, so they were focusing on that vulnerability. So that makes that superhero relatable.
But what do you think about this? Watch The Boys.
Yeah,
like
The Boys is fucking awesome.
Amazing. Like that aspect of
Homelander.
Yeah. The fact that we've always known superheroes are good people.
Yeah.
Like that was the first time niliona niko like damn like umsana jitaje this fucking asshole. Anthony Starr
Homelander.
Ni A-Train.
No, the main I think ni Homelander ndio like Captain America of that.
But a bad guy.
Yeah, it's like a superhero. It's
Anti-superhero.
Superman gone rogue. Yeah. I don't give a shit. But I love that. I love the fact that a superhero can be an asshole 100%. Hakuna ati kunini.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed that, look for Invincible.
I've watched Invincible.
Yeah, animated.
Same thing, yeah.
Brutal.
Where does this air?
Amazon.
Amazon, yeah.
Amazon Prime.
But the Amazon has better movies than Netflix.
Amazon is doing a way better job than Netflix. Netflix, of course, dominate kila kitu. Like, wakona subscribers, they can do whatever they want. But if they're not careful, HBO na Amazon sana wata overtake. It feels, for me, Showmax has a lot of HBO shows. So it feels much safer. Neza enda tu nieke alafu, I know that I'm safe. There's nothing random that's going to pop up until you go like, what the fuck? And then they have a lot of old school movies, like in a 300.
Yeah, the kitambo.
This is not paid for, so Amazon, if you're watching this is how you can maybe advertise in the future. So wakona hizo movie ya kina Underworld.
They even have all the James Bonds. They have so many movies. They have I don't know if you've watched this movie, which is a spin-off of John Wick.
Ballerina.
There's Ballerina, which I didn't watch. I feel like it was a bit off. Yeah. But there's another one.
There's a show. Is it a show?
It was like 3 episodes.
It's called The World of John Wick.
Yes. From the World of John Wick. It's way before John Wick.
Yeah.
And then there's this guy who steals that thing for making the medallions and stuff. That one was a dope. I haven't watched Ballerina. Nilishona kuiwatch ilinipo. But hii ingine ni kali.
Okay.
Umewatch hiyo?
Yes.
From the World of John Wick. You guys should go and watch it, right?
Siwezi watch it uona niambia.
You guys tell it, my guy. I'm telling you. And it's old. Okay, what may I watch?
No, I haven't seen it.
Wewe ni mse wa movies, mimi ni
me
mse wa
have,
film.
you
Tofauti ya mimi na
You prefer quality.
But that one is well written,
Yeah.
very interesting, very engaging,
But
and surprising.
Does it stay true to what was established by John Wick?
It does. There's an earlier version of that black guy who was the guy who died.
Yeah. No, why do I? Okay, I don't think I've seen it.
I know you check.
So what do you think about this? Because me nikisema nataka watch movie,
Yeah.
either I'll watch a movie in Ibambe, and then most of these streaming sites have your like this, like movies like this.
Recommendations.
Like,
Yeah.
And then kunanga niliputiwa onto a website na it was is it Testmaker?
Is it Testmaker?
Is it called Testmaker when it test something?
Kuna similarities or something. Where if you put the name of a movie, it gives you
it show
similar.
you. So kama nimewatch movie na imenibamba and enjoy the writing, then I just go to, I think it was Testmaker or something. It's a different website. Nieke and then I see the But the one thing that remains constant to me is I'll always try to look at the ratings. And
come
now,
on, bro.
no, sasa ndio nasema.
European movies.
Sasa ndio nauliza. Aya, when you're talking about ratings is Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb, who comes up with that stuff? Like what is your opinion on all this? Because you're also like a critic and all that.
Yeah.
Who comes up with these ratings? Because hata ukienda kwa like hizi illegal streaming sites. Ukienda hapo
Onion Booty.
Iko na rating.
Hiyo ni ile ni ule mso browser amevaa kofia si hiyo. Ukienda kwa hizi tu ni shout to ni donkey.com mjanilipa
that's like an alternative rating site?
No, it's an illegal streaming site.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not illegal. Ni high seas. It's the high seas.
Unlike Netflix hawa anaweza watch. Movies shout out to Movie Pie wanafanya kazi. Movie Pie.
Okay.
Pie.
Pie.
Oh, Pie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Value.
Kuna S-Flix.
Value.
Kazi safi.
So you're asking?
So hizo ratings, what do you think about them? Like
for Rotten Tomatoes, wanachukuaga critics like now who I like to think of as the, I'm supposed to be one, but most of them are.
So you're the best in East and Central Africa.
Our Maju, they are usually very pretentious. So they are more of, I want to show my linguistic prowess. So anaandika kitu you are reading, you're like, what the anasema nini? You don't get what they're saying. So kuna wale specific wanakuaga certified by Rotten Tomatoes. So they have the ability to rate, alafu it's wanna take account of that person because approve you na Rotten Tomatoes kwa your site. So if you have 100 of them saying it's a 4, so initially itasema it's a 4. Sa kuna wale movie fans wale wataenda kwa Rotten Tomatoes, msi amewatch movie alafu aseme bana hii movie ni bore, this is a 0 ama it's a 2.
So anyone with a
Rotten Tomatoes
with an account can go and rate the movie.
Yes, you can go and just write your review and rate your experience with the movie.
And then they take the average of all the.
You have 2 sessions. You have critics and you have viewers. Inakuwaga nini mbili ukiangalia Rotten Tomatoes. Inakuwaga ya critics, the professional ones, alafu inakuwaga na the normal people. In fact, there is a fight between the critics. There is always a war. Utapata Fast Furious 5 imepatiwa 4.9 out of 5 na the fans. But critics wanipatia like a 2 or a 1 because it's not film, it's a movie. Kuna makosa, iko na shida mingi. But watu wengi wanaenda kuona movie, wanaenda kuona nini?
Action.
Dopamine kwa kichwa.
Explosions. Straight into the veins.
Yeah, cars just mangling. Alafu
au madudes wa kiss saizi.
You walk.
As long as wanaendesha gari.
Kwa movie ya mapanga.
As long as wana escape.
Kwa movie ya Mandai. So backseat.
Karibishana gari hivi mazendo wapeane munzu ya mwisho before msaende ya dead.
So those 2 groups, they usually are battle. Hata ukienda kuangalia utaona rating kwa Rotten Tomatoes specifically. Utapata Transformers iko na 4 out of 5. But critics wamepatia like 1. So because when you go to read the critics review, though they are very technical, you'll understand why. But my fans people walikuwa wasema bana nili like Optimus manze he killed like 25, I love that shit. But then America too. So that's Rotten Tomatoes. For IMDb pia they have their own system whereby usually inakuwaga people watu wale wamerudi kwa website sana waka constantly review na curate. So they will usually take the upper hand. Alafu kuna kwaga, it's a subscription system. So kuna watu wamesubscribe, their opinions will be
pushed up the ladder.
Yeah. And so watachukua an average of whatever the people have said, if it's a 4, and then waseme, it's a 4. But out they are more restricted. Hawana hiyo mafans wamesema nini. Na hao watu wa kawaida wamesema. I would suggest if you want an accurate, go to Letterboxd. Yeah. That's better because hapo ni watu tu, it's people saying how their experience. Msee atatokea tu hapo aseme manzi you had fun with John Wick. Msee atakuja tu aseme hiyo movie ni bo. Msee unawezaje piga msee ngumi alafu mshoot? That doesn't work. It doesn't, physics doesn't allow that. Msee mwingine aseme
nilifanya nisikie vibaya.
Unafanya hivi cheki?
Yeah.
Alafu
unafanya hivi alafu.
No, so una make sure umeshikilia kwanza. So ukimpiga unampiga ukimshoa kukokia gani. Unajua hiyo shit iliniapenia.
Ulipiga ngumi?
Nimewatch ni hata niliambia you boys watch your shit. Nimewatch najua mtani judge but ili ni bamba
nini
to the maximum. Sinta reveal to the end. Staki muni judge
tahamaki.
Tabaki ilikuwa form.
Check it out, see ndege wangu wa.
Afahami. Hiyo ilikuwa form.
Take it bash, keep carry, take it.
Yini recently nimewatch bra me honestly ilinibamba mi nilikuwa like shit ni amazing hata nikakuja nikaambia Kisangani ende ya watch
ilikuwa starring Johnny Sins.
John Cena.
alafu I scroll on TikTok or sijui so you see like people starting to talk about it sasa but atumse TikTok amesema that is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Like yo unajua nini inaitwa War of Words.
It's a gaming it's a game movie.
Hiyo Ice Cube.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Najua mtaniangalia najua poleni but ilinibamba sana.
You've seen it
I go back and I even see the review kwa hizi illegal sites. It's like one. I'm like one. Must Ice Cube alinibamba.
But Ice Cube is not a very strong actor, me I would say.
No, he does his family movies, which maybe...
Yeah, family, but he's not a strong actor.
You see, the thing is, he's a gangster rapper.
Yeah, turned nini.
Hiyo ni film, hiyo si movie. Ndio maana wasewa kuelewa
but he's not a very good... I'll give an example. I don't know if you've seen any... Have you seen any of 50 Cent when he started, when he was doing Get Rich or Die Trying, the movie he did first?
Yeah.
He was really bad at it, but yale na class na akasoma. Now the other movies he's done after. Imagine he's really convincing. And he's 50.
Yeah, but even Nani, Alfred Mutua, he was really horrible initially.
A Cobra Squad.
But now, in government.
So, Stanslaus, unafeel aje manze? Mi nilifeel hurt because mi hiyo movie ilinibamba.
Sasa writing a review.
I have 2 questions.
Working on a review, you have to ask yourself the first question. What did you like about it? Answer that first
what
question.
Was it that you liked about
I'll tell you what may I think.
Ice Cube.
Yep.
Okay, maybe I have a question and an answer.
Neza jibu
Alright?
Okay,
jibu.
Ice Cube. First of all, 50% of the reason I enjoy a movie ni Ice Cube. And then Ice Cube as a computer tech.
I started this gangster shit.
I'm a computer tech.
This is all the motherfucking thanks I get.
Mazeta vile unaisema nikaa unaimock.
Okay, give us a synopsis. Give us a synopsis of the one to see watch.
Bro,
what is it like? Aliens are coming to conquer there.
Yeah, what was the surrounding story? What was he geeking for? Was he like
West Side?
He works
for real, bro.
Tupac
creeping
was in the other world.
No.
And then now he knew Biggie.
And you don't stop.
Synopsis ni it was not a good day. It was not a good day. That is the synopsis of that name.
But he has a song called Today Was a Good Day.
It was not a good day.
How is it?
So was that like,
so aliens waliingia and then you guys hata mko mmewatch
hizo aliens zilikuwa zinakaa kama nzige.
Zilikuwa big hivi zina
macho big hivi.
And then you couldn't even see it.
The fact that kumbe unajua ungeanza by kusema kuna Ice Cube na aliens na nikwambia hiyo movie upeleke na huko mbali sana. I didn't know it was together.
So ulikuwa prefer Cross Streets, eh?
Hata tusikie the best
is the hater of
the best critic in East and Central Africa. Let's hear. Start. Did you watch the movie?
Yeah, I watched it.
Oh, okay.
What did you think?
Did you puke?
Honest opinion.
It was like
it was
the
a
same
movie.
Thing, yeah? It's like 2 dudes doing their thing. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Come on.
Wait, no, akona 2 dudes.
Check it out.
Check
it.
I don't think lazima uinduce. Ni mbaya tukatoka nje.
But let me tell you, Bash, I agree with you in regard to like I'm torn between 2 options, all right? The problem of checking IMBD, okay, is it gives you a bias already because guys say this movie is horrible. And then sometimes then another problem we have is if I go and watch the movie without checking, I'll waste my time. So now the question is, what balance should I use? Because I've watched movies like Bash, which they have horrible ratings, but I enjoy them.
Most of them are
Transformers.
So which like how should we choose? Like should we just play whichever movie you want to play?
Yeah, play whatever you want to play.
Look at the director, look at the cinematographer. Bas.
Minikiona Scott, the Ridley brothers.
Yeah, Ridley Scott.
Yeah, and the other guy.
He doesn't have a brother.
He has a brother.
No, Ridley Scott.
He has a brother, you guys.
That's not right.
Jamie. No, mean your second best critic.
Yeah.
Okay, but if I see Ridley Scott,
he
has a brother, by the way. If I see
check muendelee
Ni
tu.
vile Ridley Scott
if
alikuwa-
I say Ridley
he
Scott,
did
I'll
one
watch.
famous
Christopher
show.
Nolan, I'll watch.
You see, yeah, Denis Villeneuve,
Okay, I don't know what that is, but yes.
Ah, huyo ni wa film, huyo si wa movie.
Dune.
Who?
You umona Dune.
Dune.
So, so James Cameron.
There's some names. Yeah, James.
Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino.
There is Ryan Coogler. Sina
Coogler.
na
Yeah,
Black
anaitwa
Panther.
Tony Scott.
Okay,
He
so
has a brother called
that-
Tony Scott.
that
Anakuwa
we learn something new every day. I didn't know that.
So if I see there's this guy who did this movie, he was married to Madonna. Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie.
Yeah, Guy
yeah.
Ritchie.
I
is
think Guy
dope.
Ritchie I'll watch.
But Guy Ritchie,
Yeah.
Yachiki, Snatch. Unajua ile movie ya Snatch?
yeah,
Hey.
Guy Ritchie for the last 2-3 years amekuwa na produce vitu
Oh, yeah, lately.
Me.
yeah, they
But kitambo.
I mean, you go back to your foundation, bro. Rudy Snatch, sijui gun, stock and whatever.
Yeah, but
Smoking barrels.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lock,
go-
stock.
and smoking barrel.
Yeah.
Kaa hiyo. Go back there, but majuzi anyway, continue. Directors, I was saying directors, yeah.
Directors would be a nice basis of which movie to watch.
Yes, and the cinematographer. Because
Cinematographer.
yeah, it's if you pay to go watch movies on the big screen, like I do, I say it because most people complain about film, but they do not pay to go and watch the movie.
Yeah, they go to websites, e.g. Ulisema gani na gani?
Ati SXXX.
Nini hiyo?
hizo
Na kuna moja hapa Junction Mall. IMAX.
Ati S-Flix.
So if I'm going to watch a movie kona tuseme Roger Dickens, I cannot remember all the other people. Roger Dickens specifically, I know that I'm going to have a fantastic visual experience. Hata ka director yuko chini aje, because they know how to shoot film. Wanajua kushoot movie.
Yeah. So yeah, there's watching movie for the story, and I also do that.
Yeah.
There's watching movie for the story. The story can be crap.
Yeah.
But the cinematography is so
Yeah, it's
awesome
dope.
that it makes you
Kuna vile
willing to watch.
yeah, watauza tu picture. You're going to watch that and you're going to be, oh my gosh, that shot of that car
Yeah.
was.
But maybe because me and you are graphic designers, so
What do you mean me and you?
Yeah, what you mean?
Okay, me and you
In
do
what
that.
world are, in
Me
what
and you
world
do
are
that.
you and Stan on
you
the
are
same
graphic
level? What type of comparison is this?
Unajua
There's
Canva.
no corre-
Unajua Canva.
unajua send to back.
Sijui but hakuna.
Unajua remove background.
Bro, ini the equivalent ya since mi na wewe tunatoka mada.
Chaki, unajua
Eh.
kurasterize.
Since mi na wewe since na wewe mi na wewe tunatoka mada. Situongelee kuhusu nuclear plants. Hakuna connection ya wewe na Stan.
It was nuclear.
There are
No.
some movies. No,
Hawezi
honestly.
jikompea na Stan. Tuanze tu hapo.
Okay, withdraw.
Haya, thank you. Endelea.
But there are movies I watch, especially
Yeah.
science fiction,
Yeah.
just because of the graphics.
An example would be, I'm a big proponent of Transformers.
From where?
Transformers hiyo
Yeah.
wendi kuwatch story, unaenda kuwatch tu vitu bigi zikipigana alafu vile zimeshutiwa. There's nothing else they have to offer apart from just the visual experience. Na kitu watu usahau with visuals is that film cinema is audio visual, so the audio part is important but the visual part is important, especially ukienda kuwatch kitu kubwa ka Avatar is pretty cool. I don't care about the story, I just want to see those blue things and the awesome worlds that they live in.
Yeah.
See ati kila saa ati sijui
The dog with 6 legs.
yeah, I love that shit, bro. It's like imaginative. They try to tap into vitu zile hatuwezi fikiria kawa Kenya. I mean, Star Wars ilifanywa 1976. I'm sorry, we just have to. Star Wars ilifanywa 1976. Hakukuwa na visual effects, hakukuwa na special effects, hawakuwa na Blender, hawakuwa na Photoshop, hawakuwa na After Effects. That was 70s. Aliens, the same thing. Terminators in the 80s and 90s. Here we are in Kenya. We have Blender, we have After Effects. Blender is free. Say we have AI, and we still cannot do sci-fi films.
Okay, it's good you've said that. Let's bring it home now.
Kuna Sense8.
Which movies
Sense8 was
locally?
shot by
Which
Kenyan.
local movies
Yeah,
do
have
you
you
like?
in it? Yeah.
That you rate? You're like, this is good stuff.
Netflix, which I unsubscribed from, walikuwa na show inaitwa Cash Money, was Kenyan.
I watched it.
Pretty awesome, right?
Ilikuwa poa. The only problem ni hawa sasa walikuwa na iPhones 1980.
There you
That
go.
was the only
Yeah.
illogical
They had a
thing.
knife?
Loop.
So
Like literally.
no, sasa si kwa part of the story ni I think they're talking about their sijui where the beef started between sijui the granddad and nini.
Yeah, kitambo.
And one of them Maze picks up an iPhone 17 Pro 1977.
Shit.
Let me ask you about one particular scene. There's a scene this guy would have loved, knowing what you know about him. Kwa episode 1. When a character is kwa bar, alafu this chick just walks and she's going towards the bar. I don't know if you remember
Does
it.
she have a butt like an
Like alafu imeshutiwa Joe design nyingine.
Thunderous.
Guy.
Banda
Kutoka chini, you guy.
Check Sina hii ndio film modao. Hii ndio maana ya film. Tanina ma movie new watch ka Fast and Furious hii ni film.
Bro, Kashmani, there's that one scene you are talking about whatever and I was like, wow, that shot Manu love.
Angependa.
What about you the SGR ni? I found it fascinating.
Which one?
What?
Akuwa na senior SGR, the trains wakiwa SGR or something.
Mtu akichukuliwa like kidnapped. I thought that was pretty cool. But there are things that they were doing in some shots top down kamera iko juu alafu unaona keja chini alafu unaona vile watu wana move. I thought
So you thought that was a good
cool.
movie?
Yeah,
Ama you thought it was a good
It was
trial?
a show.
it was a show, 6 episodes. I thought they were doing some very innovative things like kuna vile karakta ya Sanaipei
Hey, Sana, shout out.
Shout out Sana, man.
akiwa kwa gym alafu this mwindi
Indian
dude
guy.
comes like, hey, what's up? She's trying to she's like, yo, get out of here man, hiyo kitu tukifanya ilikuwa just one time, just
Bana.
stay away. Afu adaenda wanakutana kwa ndai and the guy is just katiaring this dude, this chick, and Sana is annoyed and then he takes out a gun.
Herself.
But-
No, he shoots her.
Oh, he shoots her.
Yeah, like
Shit.
inatokea hiyo side ingine.
Hey, but then
I
it's
thought-
serious if they have shooting.
but then the next episode, you know,
Anafuka.
Kwa
they-
nini?
see they do
Yes,
story
or
stuff wanafanya should we spoil it for her?
Yeah, spoil
Ama
it
is
'cause
it
I won't go
important?
watch
Yeah,
it.
spoil
I
it
don't
for
even
her.
go
We'll put a
watch it.
spoiler alert on this.
Sana is
episode.
there. What do you
Yeah,
mean
so-
you go watch it?
But I won't.
Why?
Unless it comes on Inoro.
Chikiwadhiko Sanaipei Tade gets revived from her death. Stay
Film
tuned for
re,
more.
not movie re.
But before Sanaipei Tade, their plots being sold at
Who the kings you paints?
End of the road here, SGR.
So Sana next episode ikianza inakuwa ni vile alikuwa tu huyo mse alikuwa na imagine
Oh,
vile
like a
angefanya.
fanya. Oh, got it.
By that I mean ilikuwa like
They were
shit.
playing on it.
So haikuwa
Yeah,
happen.
I was hyped when they did that. I was like, fuck TV shows, why are you chickening out? Kill her and do something original with it.
But he had alikuwa amescalatisha.
Kimada,
mada,
violence.
Yeah, just
Maybe they changed their mind about killing that character.
or it was just inakwaga hiyo nini ya kufanya watch next episode.
Yeah, you're like what the
And
happened?
then they go like, okay, and then they set up something, they let it grow. Alafu mwisho, oh, this thing happens. Oh my gosh, man.
I thought they'll revive, or rather I thought Walter White wouldn't. I thought they'll
Try to.
I thought he wouldn't have died in the subsequent Breaking Bads.
But me, I thought it would be a place.
Yeah.
There's nowhere else to
There's
take
no
that
else to
story.
go.
Will you watch Breaking Bad?
Yeah, watch Breaking Bad.
Let tunasalamia ama tupige tu pod hivi. Jackie, so what do you think?
Overrated.
What is overrated?
Nike. Please don't be with these two guys.
No,
What do you mean overrated?
That show was overrated.
Ah, where
Like,
was
it's
Mzee anacommit sin.
Thank you. Someone had to say it.
it's a dope show.
Una
Sikatai.
ingilaji ya ice cube.
Wait, you Mario Prude money go.
See, maybe you
See,
got
what's-
to. She's there in spirit.
Yes, bro, you guy.
You go up in spirit.
Wait, tuendelee bana. Okay.
Miwani. I was like, okay, when I enjoyed the first time, maybe it's because of kuwa jaded, having watched a lot of things, but I was like, yeah, this is awesome. But I think wanafanya vitu zingine ndo ikae it's too like grand. There's a need to. The immediate feeling that I had is that walikuwa wanaandika ikigrow. They didn't have
As
a
they
plan.
go. And then it was
Yeah.
growing bigger. It was becoming an animal.
Yeah, it was becoming a thing of its own and it was positively growing. Unlike Game of Thrones, which
It was negatively growing.
ilichapa ilienda tu
Minili towards them.
Yeah.
But anyway, huh?
Yeah, so I thought it was too hapakuwa na the end goal arrived because of what they were building. They did not know where they were going. Wasa tuende tu. Hey, tuko coast. Hey, kwanza tumefika. We are good. But a good show. Character-wise, a very, very good show. But I thought if it was planned way ahead, there are things that they could have done differently. But anyway, that's
nice acting though, sindio?
Hey, performance, you know.
Esposito, Giancarlo.
Salamander.
Yeah, that was dope.
That
way he
guy-
died.
that was epic. I was like,
alinitai kwanza before
Yone, na
Yeah,
na
So same
kwa
man.
nusu.
alafu
Premium.
repeat kwanza unaonyeshwa hiyo
Kutoka
skit moja.
kushangaa huyu msanii amesurvive.
Alafu unaonyeshwa you're like
I like the way it used to. First of all, the intro never used to take too long.
yeah, clever.
Okay, there's a guy who tells me to reduce the intro here. There's some
Like 7
elements
seconds.
of regular podcasting, which I don't know. Maybe I'll ask you because you also watch the pod, which I try to ignore here. First of all, the intro. All right.
What's wrong with the intro?
Right now it's 1 hour. What's when you're watching? Well, my diehard was that talk.
back.
So for the intro, no, my diehard was back.
Wamebaki, yeah.
Man, struggler wameishia.
Wameishia.
So for the intro, I tried to make it. Most podcasts don't show what's happening before you start the podcast. All right.
Yeah.
It's just very curated.
You
Guys
need-
are
you need
starting
to-
check. Welcome to the show that.
Okay, welcome to the show. We are all ready. We are all set. Everything is okay. The
Yeah,
lighting,
we are
everything.
perfect.
Yeah,
Then they start shouting out people. So shout out to obviously, and then the cameraman. Shout out to
Yeah, shout out.
the lady giving us food today.
Yeah.
Shout out to my mom. Shout out to shout out to God. Inakuwa kama ni
Yeah, it's very,
acceptance speech.
so it's very curated, which I understand.
Yeah.
For different styles, but here we tried. Okay, we.
Yeah, we.
Are you guys consulted? Ama nyinyi tu ni
Hao watu waliona.
unasikiaga tu. Hey,
So
by
wengine
the way,
mzee
hapa-
uchoka na some of
what the
these
fuck?
things.
Ilikuwa nini?
So
Oh, kisiangali podcast.
Ndio kisiangani hizi ndo
so nacheki. So the reason for that is to show the human side of things.
Yeah.
Okay, we reduced. Kitambo when I started off with Bash, camera used to fall down. Like it was too much.
Yeah, more than now.
Camera at least I
Eh,
agree.
they are
sawa,
good.
you guys.
But this before the pod, we are setting up. We are doing mic checks, so you include that.
Yeah.
So you bring in the audience to the human side of what you're doing.
Yeah.
Then towards the end, after you end, I don't cut it immediately.
Kona post credit.
Like random stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah,
it's like Breaking
ile
Bad.
podcast,
Breaking Bad
no?
used to start really
Let's take
quickly.
two dudes kissing.
Not
They don't
too
waste time.
many.
You don't want
Not
to
too
lose-
long music.
You don't want to lose your audience.
That's it, no. Alafu, okay, I've forgotten my train of thought, but there's something about bringing the human side of things.
Yeah.
It's not a perfect production. Even if it's perfect, things happen, even in the most perfect production.
Oh, the imperfection.
Even in Marvel,
Yeah.
the reason I stay in the cinema longer is I know when the credits squisher, they'll bring in something.
Blooper reels.
So it makes you sort of connect more with whatever you're watching. What do you
Post
think?
credit.
Yeah.
Well, usually when it comes to guys, mi nasemaga, you as a podcast, you're supposed to establish your style. Yeah, if you decide I want us to open awkwardly and for things to fall apart, if that's how you began and that's how you feel that you need to be the personality of your podcast, make that personality of your podcast. Some people may disagree with it, but a lot of people will appreciate the fact that it's not perfect. It's not run by a team of experts who all you need to show is just show up, say something, and then leave. No. There are people who actually work on this. So when they work on this, there's that pre-show that happens that shows that actually hii ni kitu inafanywa pahali na watu wa kawaida. It's not over the top. It's not trying to be very clean. It's not. It's not going for perfection, but the content that comes after that, it's cool. First of all, I love the soundtrack ya kufungua pod. I think it's okay. And
Shout out Luco Video.
D-Rap.
Hey, what else do you like?
Mimi nisonge huko mwisho msalimiane hadi podcast ishi.
I think that's the idea.
yeah, but for me, if that's how you feel that you should start, that's what you do. You start that and you maintain it. Mtu yote anakuja new, anajua that's a format because that's how you feel that you need to relate to your audience. You need to connect with them. Si ati kila saa ni perfect. Ama ati ikiisha, thank you,
subscribe.
I like you for coming, subscribe button, thank you Mama Pod for coming, black screen, watch
Credits.
this next. If that's you, keep it that way.
Have you watched a movie and then you're like, why did it end here?
Yeah.
Like, what happened after this moment? So you feel like you've been robbed of.
There's something that is missing.
Have you watched this movie about this Swedish guy who is? I've forgotten the name of the movie. I don't know if it's a Swedish guy, but one of these Nordic countries. So he discovers some gold, and then there are some Germans trying to rob him of that gold.
It's Sisu.
Yeah, Sisu.
Oh, Sisu.
What's Sisu?
Now, the trailer.
I've watched the new one. Nimewatch hata hiyo mpya.
There's a new one that
a new one.
answers your questions.
There's a new one.
Yeah, answers all your
There's a new
questions.
Sisu. Let's go on.
Itoka tu majuzi last year.
Enda uwatch maze itakumalizia.
Nikali, hiyo mpya.
It's a bit I think they went for comic book style. There are things that they do that are
Kuna vitu
crazy.
zingine hiyo
Hey,
guy.
bro.
Umse alitravel na hiyo mbao kutoka
Ni Russia.
hakupoteza hata mbao moja bra.
Alimada wase wote wengine.
Alafu they
Wewe tena kumada wasa
Na
hizo
dogi yake
mbao.
bado ilisurvive.
Umse kuna time aliweka hizo mbao kwa tank. Kuna manuva fulani alifanya niko like
he blows up the tank,
Takama.
inafanya somersault, inaruka border, inalandio side ingine, and is alive.
na mbao zake bado
Mbao
zote
zake
ziko
ziko juu.
hazijachomeka. Bra,
Oya, asijaona hiyo.
Alitumia nini?
But ya kwanza, he went, those posts, like what happened? He went and banked the money. Like it gave me some satisfaction.
But what was the movie? Oh, okay, yeah. Continue. I'm sorry.
My point was,
Yeah.
and I was trying to support my style,
Okay.
bringing in the human
Element.
thing of what happened next. If you just give me the story just shouldn't end like this. Give us like a few
Tape us
moments
off.
of
that's
what
for
happened.
them
Yeah.
is like they're leading up to the next. I think they wanted to extend the story into a new
Okay.
like movie.
Okay.
So Stan, when we talk about Kenyan films, obviously there is one that comes up as the gold standard.
Yeah.
Nairobi Half-Life. What did they do so good that up to now we're just like there'll never be another Nairobi Half-Life? What was so good about that film?
For me, I thought nile tu kucapture life ya Nairobi in quotes. Alafu cinematography. It looks good.
the cinematography is
It's
nice.
paced very well. And then kucapture hiyo idea, nimetoka Ocha, nimekaa mtaani. Oh, hii ndo life ya mtaani buda. Tuiba magari, tunatoa sijui lights.
Maside mirror.
Tunaishi huku. I think that shock of that kind, that's not my favorite Kenyan movie. My favorite Kenyan movie is From a Whisper, that was done a few years before that.
Who's done from a whisper?
Aikuji, but I know that Corinne, the radio presenter, was the star.
Corinne Kahi.
Yeah, Corinne the alikuwaga radio presenter.
Homeboys.
Yeah,
Ni DJ sai?
I'm not. The last time I saw her alikuwaga anafanya podcast na best ya Mwafrika.
Nani?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rapture the Saint.
Jack.
That chick. The chick with an accent?
Yeah, that's Corinne Onyango.
Oh, all right. That's another
yes.
Corinne.
Yeah.
So
Onyango ama
she was
Onyango.
the star in that movie. Alafu it was about the bomb blast.
Oh. I
in
haven't seen
Italy?
it.
So from a whisper.
From a Whisper. Okay, I'm gonna watch that today.
How do you find these movies?
Iko S movies, iko S flicks.
Mimi sitaki I don't want to pirate.
Netflix.
And that's my problem with local movies.
You cannot even pirate them. You cannot
Okay, I'm not judging you, bro.
Yeah.
Judging yourself. You're well, man.
Eh.
It's because you pirate a lot of things.
We have
Other things.
Abigail Aronga
Not
came to
Kenyan.
this pod. She's
Yeah.
done a film.
Yeah, actually.
There's another couple we interviewed with Bash on radio. I don't
How
remember.
to build a library.
How to build a library.
I
Dope
wrote-
movie.
I wrote about them.
Yeah.
okay.
And then Ty Ngashira has also done a
Yeah,
film.
movie through that.
One of the questions we ask when we have them is, where can we see this thing? They have no idea, bro, you guys.
Yeah, there's you need distribution.
Yeah.
That's a distribution.
So they're like, are you going to put it on YouTube? Are you going to... So these things that the film that you're talking about right now, where do we see
Oh,
it? Where do we
Leonera.
see these local movies?
Saizi kuna they're growing, but I'm just going to put that one. Kuna Mad Fun, kuna Rafu, alafu kuna hii akina Abel. So they're setting up websites that you can go and
Feel it.
stream. Yeah, Feel It TV. You can go
Pay
and
per view, basically.
yeah, it's basically that, but hizo ni za ile movies zinatokea sai hizo za kitambo. Bro,
Cassette.
Yeah, there's an nini CDs.
VHS,
Me, from a whisper, I watched it CD ilikuwa na best yangu. That was like
Oni ya kitambo.
hiyo ni kitambo.
Hiyo ni
Kani
kitambo
CD.
before.
Stay scared.
Hata mimi.
Are you say
Such a
Imagine
that's why ni
naisikia.
whisper.
Oh, it's
Yaani kama
Ai! Cricket.
No, hiyo si cricket.
Oh.
Hiyo ni rim shot.
hiyo ni rimshot.
so yeah.
Hii ina deserve. Come on.
By the way,
Unajirate.
Si ndio, si mimi ni critic.
if you're watching this, huyu mzee amesema authenticity. We don't hear the parallels, so they are just estimated. Like,
Vile tunafaa kuweka maspika hapa hivi.
Ndio tulipenda sisi tuzisikie.
anyway, yeah. So I've forgotten what you were asking.
Oops, hijack swali yangu by the way.
Wewe swali yako ilikuwa
Swali yangu ilikuwa ni what was so good with Nairobi House?
Oh yeah, as I said, the cinematography very well paced. Alafu a central character that you can follow from A to Z. Unaona pale ametoka, you understand his situation, so it's written very well. Akikuja hapo unaelewa zile vitu afanye zile vitu wanafanya. Motivations.
And it's very focused.
Yeah.
Like ina follow tu like
Mwishowe bado kuna madudes walimunjwa.
Walibunjwa.
For it.
Nani Olwenya na nani?
Nani shout out Mugambi.
Mugambi
Nani?
Alibunjwa nani?
Si wa boys wa nini wao cha Mwangi? Mwas.
Wait,
alikuwa na dai
Kumbuka
but
wanaenda kufanya nini? Okay.
Alikuwa na dai.
Mugambi is the one who was initiating now in the movie.
but kuna
Kumbuka
dai
walikuwa na act. So walienda Phoenix. Ngoja, walienda Phoenix theaters. Na mkwe ubwa alikuwa kwa actor.
Nairobi quarter life.
Nani? Mwasa kwa kwa actor. So you remember something like that? Then he had to get an audition. But alikuwa yani mali wameshikwa karibu wauliwe wakiwa na ule kinaonyi wale na wale wakarawe. Yes, akatoka tu mbio kama ameenda mpaka KNT ama wherever it was. Na kaenda akaingia hiyo nini.
So
the play that they were doing, Mugambi was in it, and there's a part where they're hiding in the house and he has to go into a box. They both have to go into a big box to hide. So while they're in there, Lani makes an advance at him, but Lani of course adai hiyo story, so anatoka kama ameishia.
Bro, I don't even remember.
You don't remember hapa? Ilikunika ilikuhepa.
I remember that. And I remember we had Mugambi at one of the shows and I was hosting and I asked like I made a joke which was like did you actually kiss? That's how I remember, but I don't think they did in the movie.
They did.
Not, like generally they didn't.
Yeah, in the movie.
But sidhani walionyesha.
Mimi nakushauri mimi niliona.
Walimunju for real.
Alimunju na boys akastuka saka akatoka out of the box before it was his cue to get out of the box.
Was it nini
yeah, was I think it was led by it was if I'm not misquoting. Ilikuwa tu kapek.
I think Stanslaus anaenda ku review in Nairobi half
memory, but they definitely munjued. Okay. There was a munju that happened.
So up to
paced very well, but then the story is, I think it's overdone. That idea of kutoka ushago kuja huku,
because after hapo wase wengi walijaribu ku bring out your story like maisha ya nai nini
ni gangster buda alafu sijui neighbor nini. We are creatively bankrupt in terms of genres. In terms of genres, because if I ask you which is the best like super horror movie you've ever seen from Kenya?
Horror?
Yeah. Like by horror I don't mean I mean say being like stabbed and then
like a thriller.
Tafuna damu zina
Shumileta.
Shumileta bro.
Remember it?
In Kenya hiyo?
Ilikuwa Tanzania. But even the blood was pink, but it was still scary, bro.
Alafu alikuwa kanika umekuwa unga
even that's how the ghosts were looking. You know me, I grew up watching. That's why I ended up doing comedy.
Because
I was watching a lot of horrors. A lot of horrors. I was watching. You remember those 101 CDs?
Yeah.
So I used to watch that the whole day, and then at night I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
So I had to chase the horror with a bit of sitcom.
Oh.
So that's now every night I was watching sitcoms because I've spent the entire day watching horrors. So now I got interested into sitcoms and now into comedy.
Sitcoms, comedy, okay.
Yeah.
So which sitcom like triggered the stand-up thing? Is there one specific one?
I think like even like as a kid I remember watching Everybody Hates Chris. The nani, this guy sijui Good Morning America, what is it called, the comedian who died, Bunny Mark show. I watched Scrubs also. And then later on, like I think probably like primary I started watching this new age like Baby Daddy,
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine for sure, Two Broke Girls hata nilikuwa naiwatch jana. So hizo ndo I think zilikuwa like me, like unlike Kisiangani and other comedians, I never grew up on like at stand-up comedy specials. In fact, I've watched comedy specials recently when I started doing comedy.
Bro.
Like my contact with comedy has always been sitcoms. It has never been stand-up. Like I sit with comics and they're like, oh, you know, my uncle used to have a CD of Cat Williams. I'm like, nilikuwa na watch mazee Shumileta brother nini Manollywood to God be the glory. Hizo ndo zilikuwa zangu by the
Giza jo.
Haina shida siko hapa wote.
Ulilane.
So when you got into stand up, who were like your biggest influence in terms of stand up? Kusema manze, I'm modeling myself after this particular performer.
I think at that time like the first people nilianza kuona, I think Kevin Hart alikuwa blow up your time. Trevor Noah alikuwa blow up. Still
So
to
it's
this
ni majuzi tu.
Any juice?
yes, I've done comedy for how long? 6 years.
Msini 24 years.
Nikaa lakini akai.
Okay, yeah.
Was that me?
Jeans, Buddha, jeans. Anyway.
Okay, 28.
So not Chris Rock, Kevin Hart, Trevor Noah. Now old school people, because people talk of Richard Pryor and my first exposure to Richard
Eddie
Pryor.
Murphy.
You went.
But have you watched the live on Sunset?
Sunset, whatever. I did not watch it. I listened to the audio.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, but I wouldn't say it sounds bitter, but
Amepitia, eh?
yeah, I'm a kapitia. Oh, and I later on learned that happened a few weeks after he was trying to like nini himself.
Okay, he burnt himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burnt.
Then
he didn't really burn it. He got
Choming
burnt.
crack.
Oh, but choming something
Yeah,
else.
some-
Oh, is afro. Alikuwa amepaka hair glue.
Alianza kuchomeka.
nakapanda stage. But I remember listening to that and being like, God damn, this guy is so bitter. Alafu vile tu alikuwa anaongea. I was like, nah, kwanza. It's later on after now nishaanza kuunderstand. After now you hear of Eddie Murphy and then he's referencing Richard Pryor. And then you watch it. I used to, and then you're like, okay, now I need to watch more. I watched like 4 things from him and I was like, okay, he's, for his time, during that particular period,
Yeah.
I think he was the first crossover, like,
from,
white guys used to come see him.
yeah.
Richard Pryor.
And he used to also make fun of white guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was new those days.
Do you think it came from making his stand-up? Because I always felt like he was an angry person who was given an opportunity to rant. So stage alikuwa nakam to kurant, but add a bit of humor. That's how.
Okay, maybe the way he do it was hilarious.
Ranty. Oh.
Yeah.
If you read his, I think I read some sort of autobiography about him. There's a book I had about him. So he's talking about the way his grandma was a hell.
Yeah, and he grew up in a.
He grew up there.
He grew up
So military guys would come talk to him and then go up and komonga his grandma's upstairs.
His grandma.
Yeah, he used to be up in the whole house.
Oh,
He
yeah.
actually grew up in the whole house. He grew up with a lot of pain, that guy.
But itakuchangia trajectory hiyo.
Yeah, so that was rough. Bashir, has he answered your question?
I think
tushamalizia hiyo story na move on.
okay.
We've moved on.
ulikuwa na swali.
Nilikuwa
Me, I was curious about actually inspirations. Now, and maybe you, inspiration a comedy, like, ni nani uliwatch ukasema, oh, Buddha.
I watched Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah?
Yeah. In
Wow.
2012. I used to see him, and then there's once I watched him, and then I was like, this. I saw him doing impressions. So me, I used to do impressions all the time. So,
Yeah.
Ulikuwa umeanza Churchill hiyo time?
apana, I just used to do them in the digs. My 2 sisters, shout out to them because they never watch this pod. My 2 sisters are my
Emmanuel's
best
2 sisters,
audience.
Netflix and Amazon.
Yeah.
See you.
So they're my number 1 fans. Like when I go to
Ulikuwa
Shags in
unapiga hizi mistari
December,
kwa kids.
yeah, I kill them with my impression.
Una mada.
But
Impression
those
yako
guys-
ya kwanza ilikuwa ya nani?
I don't remember, but ilikuwa ina mad.
Ya Weta ilikuja siku gani?
In fact, Nduta, you remind me of my sis.
What is it?
Because the day I did a pod with Nduta, you remember that one we did? I was just me and you.
Yeah,
Nduta
2
alikuwa
piece.
anaisha. So Nduta was
sort of like my Nduta is like my younger sister to Rehema.
Okay.
She's young. I have 2 sisters. One is called Catherine, and then there's Rehema. So Rehema is both very serious, and also she'd laugh, which is how Nduta is.
So
I'd do bits in the digs to them. I didn't know it was bits, but I'd do impressions. And then they'd really die of laughter. So when I saw Trevor Noah doing impressions about Malema and stuff, I was like, I can do that. But disclaimer, just to clear it up, when I tried what Trevor Noah was doing, ndio nilijua yenyewe this is not just
si mchezo.
Yeah.
Si game.
Also, you worked on your impressions. So every now and then you work on tweaking your observation.
Okay, I didn't come out as an impression comic.
Yeah, but
I thought I'm funny. But the audience didn't think so.
at the moment.
But it was enough of a spark to get me into doing stand-up.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
And no other... Nduta, for you?
I barely even watch any stand-up comedy right now from other people, but just in passing, Kevin Hart, of course, you see them in passing, Dave Chappelle and all that. But me, I didn't want to be a stand-up comedian per se. I was just trying to get rid of my stage fright. That's what I was trying to do at first.
You have stage fright?
Yep. Now it's better. Yeah. It's a lot better right now, but
ukipanda matatu uogopi.
I think the day you don't have stage fright, you should quit comedy.
Yeah, I still do, but you know, it's better.
But ujanini
the react.
Kuna msee kwa comment.
Ataipin your time.
Kuna msee kwa comment amekurecognize. You're the brains of this pod. I feel like if you get out on stage, sorry to interrupt because this was between you and Duta. If you're leaving the back of the stage and you're getting onto stage and you don't have stage fright, it's a bad sign. Because that means, number one,
don't care.
It means you don't respect the audience enough. The fact that you have butterflies in your backstage is a good thing because it means you respect what the audience will feel. Some of the most horrifying times is when I go to the room and I find people have come.
Jesus.
umefanya marketing vigorously for 3 months. Check your wadau, please come in show yangu. Itakuwa pale chemichemi dopamine bar. So umekam.
The fact that they've come means this is serious.
Do you know the worst time inakuanga nini? And this is even worse when it's your show ama you're hosting. There's that moment. The show usually Stan inafanyanzanga 8 by the way.
You nilikuwa napanga bring up. Thank you for bringing it up.
So inaanzanga 8. So kwa poster tunaekanga ndio unajua Kenyan timing generally tu. Ukiambia wase ati show itaanza 8 watafika hiyo 8.
Yeah.
So generally kama hiyo day kumenyesha nini like host mazee which ilikuwa mimi. Sometimes uko na wase wawili watatu. Bro naenda kukufa. It's better if I swear it's better if there's more people in the audience. Yeah, give me something because generally that cold opening that cold opening is rough as a host because you're coming from a room where people are ordering drinks, people are chilling nini, and then suddenly it's like what's up guys, so I'm gonna introduce the host of the night. Are you guys ready?
Somehow
so it's worse if it's like 3 people.
And then Kenyans don't show up on time.
Yeah, they don't.
If you say show starts, so what we normally say is doors open at 7.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, we start at 8.
Yeah.
But saa zingine 8, sana pale Laughbar. I admire Heartstrings, Crony Productions. I don't know about them so much. Them, they start, if they say 7:30, one's done at 7:30. But it helps because the lights are off. So then they don't know how many guys are in the audience. But for stand-up, and we're not giving excuses. We're going to try. We always try to be better.
Yeah.
But saa zingine imefika 8 na kuna wase watatu kwa audience.
But don't you think it's your responsibility to condition your audience? I
think it is.
Yeah.
I think
we've tried.
We're not giving excuses.
It's 7:30. Kuja 8 unapata show isha kameenda.
By 30 minutes.
Yeah, but again, unajua
circumstances.
it's a what? It's a bar. So it's not like a proper like your special. Ile ilikuwaga Alliance. Like that one has to start at, because of course it's not a backroom and order. You're supposed to be seated by 7:30. The show begins at 8. I'm more of Okay, that came from me because I'm more of if it's 2, I'm going to be here 2:45. If it's 1, I'm going to be here 12. I usually believe in that, and I usually believe that that's one of the best signs to show that you actually.
Where did that come from? You just grown up like that?
No, that was mostly my uncle, because we usually had that relationship of Nyaje, it's 10. Okay, we're kuapo by 9:30. I'm like, I'm going, it's too early. Like, no, we're just kuapo by 9:30. Why? You're going to be prepared. You're going to be psychologically present. Uta kuapo una westapo like the first 30 minutes ati una reset akili ati, or I was supposed to have a meeting with these people afu umefika 10. You're already, you need to just be there early. It works for you as a person. Unajua yeye alikuwa ametoka enzi za wakoloni. So he used to work with these the white people, and so he had that time thing on in, and so I just adopted that and went like, and it's the best thing that could ever happen to a person. For me, I think it shows that you're a professional. It shows that you are serious enough to plan ahead,
and it shows that you respect the
time of them.
Because the other thing is, and this is like very true, whenever it's like for my special, people showed up on time because it's a big show. Whenever there's a comedian from outside Kenya, people show up on time.
Dave Chappelle,
like you can just tell you can tell how much like how people feel about you and the show by how casual they are with their time. So when we are doing our own internal shows, you'll see people are very lax. Like they don't care about coming on time, they don't care about me. So with that is, yes, we can start at 8, but you see the host needs to sustain that energy for the remainder of the night. For example, I'm a host. I'm going on stage at 8. There's like 3 people. It means that 10 to 15 minutes initially to warm up the knee is gonna take a lot from me that I'm gonna pay for it later on when I need the energy. You know, before I bring up like now Kisiangani as the headliner. I've done so much work because I had 3 people. I had to like come up with knee, do acrobatics. By the time the show is starting, I'm bit.
Damn.
But as Karura, we try start at 8. You remember in Mombasa when I was saying we started?
That was one time.
No, we generally started.
We did it one time.
No, we try, you guys. It wasn't one time.
Twice.
It wasn't twice. I come from that, this guy. I don't know if you review, please. But this guy called Sami Mwangi. Sami Mwangi is one very strict with time. So if he says he's starting at 8, he starts at 8. So.
And he like, it's that time, huh?
Yeah.
And people know that. You know that, Sindio. People who've worked with him know that.
Yeah. So they show up early. They adapt.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You condition your audiences. You condition your people. You show ya Kisiangani, wachani umse ananzanga 8.
Akisema 7:30.
So people will show up.
I think we'll take that up and...
I think the balance in Akwangani, there are people who respected the time and are here, and you want to give them value for like, you've made it on time, let's start the show. But sometimes it's like, okay,
Kenyans.
Maybe fuck those guys who are late, you guys.
Yeah, I mean, generally fuck them, obviously.
Yeah, sometimes there's rain, sometimes there's other
fuck
things.
also the rain.
Now Kenya in general. Nyaje tukafika 5. Buda na come. Sasa yuko kwa hao.
Bana, msee sasa ndo anaanza kunini.
Ati ndio natoka MTH.
So niliona msee Stan akisema like, the reason I brought up Nairobi Half-Life and all that is like, it seems like after Nairobi Half-Life, like the Kenyan film movie feeling.
I know
they're really good
like,
movies,
is that
man.
true? Ama
No, I don't think it is.
Is that comparison?
There are 2 group of people. Kuna watu who complain but they do not consume. For example, there's a movie called She Gets Me. I watched it like 2-3 weeks ago.
Oh, imetokea ni.
It took like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's short on a budget, you can tell, but it's a decent story and it's very well done. It's done very, very well. I would like to see their numbers kwa cinemas because I'm sure watu wakuenda kuona hiyo movie because
when was it showing?
It was showing last week, 16th.
And who is
19th.
in it?
Niliona Brano Gola huko. I don't know. He's not in it, but niliona kwa hiyo premiere.
The guy from Njoro wa Uba.
Oh yeah.
So that guy stars in it.
And there's a
the
chick
from Sema. No, this was Sema. That group. Makosani yangu.
Oh, Nene. Elani?
Donkland.
Not Elani?
not Elani. Kwa kitambo, three chicks, they used to sing. Tattoo, yeah. There's one. Mwandanda, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Manze killing it, manze.
Baada jina yoyote leo Astana ameacha kuniangalia
because Sina, she's acted kwanza even on stage. She was on stage last year, I think. So she's doing her acting thing. Hata on Kina. She was
fantastic movie, very well shot, good performances. Yes, you can tell there's a budgetary problem. But I'm sure what kutokea. And I'm like, no, I'm not saying what kutokea. We don't have the numbers to confirm that, but vile najua wa Kenya, unless umeleta Leonardo DiCaprio alafu it was shot in Kenya ama let me ask you, is Nairobi Half-Life a Kenyan movie?
It was a German, like they had German backing, and even the people who were shooting it, I think, were foreign.
I think it was
Ginger Inc. or something like
that German organization, a Hiva Fund.
What's your fund movie?
But do you know that filming crew? It's called Ginger. The chick is called Ginger. I think she's German or something. And she's had roots even like Upper IV Film Studios, Upper IV Jamu, Upper IV Showground.
So you've not answered my question.
Oh, is that? It's not. It's not. I don't think it's fully Kenyan. I don't think it's fully
Crickets!
It is Zama.
I don't think
the
it was.
The Kenyan, the actors are Kenyan. The equipment,
but the people who shot
the funding and equipment is just not Kenyan.
No, but it was a dope movie for Kenya.
It was dope. It was a dope.
It did
movie.
well for Kenya though.
But who was the consumer? It was made.
Shout out to Oloenya. Remember Oloenya?
Yes,
yeah,
I remember.
R.I.P.
That
man.
was a legend.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Yeah, man. Wait, let's switch it up because we have maybe 20 more minutes or less.
Switch it up.
I want to know your.
Bonyeza.
I'm very curious about your thoughts.
Bonyeza switch it up, but
so I really want to know your thoughts on the progress of stand-up comedy from when you started jumping in and now. Like, did you used to watch Churchill?
Yes, okay. But Urona, my problem with Churchill, the impact, what he did with Churchill show, huge on the I don't like industry culture. Huge because of him, people have an idea of what stand-up is. I would see it not because I want to watch it, because my cousin at KL gonna watch. So you'd go like, oh my gosh, dude. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's like
nikisiangania kwa screen.
Jackie, toa uboy amevaa suti.
Nimekusalamia leo. Human beings are bad.
You need to understand where I'm coming from. I'm coming from Eddie Griffin's. I'm coming from.
You used to watch Eddie Griffin.
Yeah.
Where were you watching?
See,
VCR?
No, it was those DVDs that you could do like 5 whatever.
In one.
100 in one.
Yeah. So I found a guy alikuwa kwa cyber. So kila saa nikienda kwa cyber nasikia wasi wakicheka. So I'm like, what is it?
Yeah.
So Facebook, Wakumbuka Facebook ulikuwa Facebook was the only social media whatever. So you walk up and go like, what are you watching? By then I had an idea of who Eddie Murphy was. I had an idea of who I did not like Richard Pryor at that point. So like when I watch sitcom apana, I watch stand up. So the first one that he gave me was Eddie Griffin's. Alikuwa gana shot za yellow. I can't remember the name. Alikuwa gana shot ya yellow alafu
ilikuwa Def Jam.
Ilikuwa Def Jam na
ilikuwa special yake.
HBO. Yeah. So he gave me that and then I was like, wow, it's short. I'm like, where is everything else? Kuna hizi option ujaniekea nini zingine. So it's very short. Went back, I was like, do you have any more of this? Then he was like, we fanya hivi, come next week. After vile ndazipata alafu download. Nikaanza zile naweza enda download kwa msimu. Mbia hapana utapata virus wewe kuja hapa juu. I was giving him like 150 bob. So he was like, where come? So I was like, yeah. So I went back. He gave me one with was it Eric Spears when he was young? Looked totally different. I was like, nasikiaga Eric Spears, these don't look like the same people. I was like, okay, Eric Spears kitambo. Then now I got Voodoo Child, which is my I'm like,
who's that?
Eddie Griffin's.
Okay.
I was like, this is what stand-up is supposed to be. Energy, alafu is Michael Jackson, whatever. I'm like, God damn, this is awesome. So I'm going into that. I come across Killing Them Softly. Yeah, Dave Chappelle. And then I come across Chris Rock's. I can't remember.
The one was doing in different cities.
I'm not sure. I remember the one that he says that he only dogs and women can be loved
okay,
truly.
in America.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, that was my understanding of stand-up. And then now you find your kuzo watching this thing and he's calling it stand-up, where you just get bits of different people after they're giving like very funny snippets of what. I'm like, dude, no, these are just snippets, man. I'm like, shisikia website into YouTube enda hapo alafu tafuta msanii to Eddie Griffins, like, come on, man. So that was my introduction to Churchill, but he did a lot for the culture. My problem with Churchill is that we don't have full specials out there. If you're a hit like for 3 weeks kwa Churchill show, obviously a bad example, Eric Omondi, you go like, you are awesome, right? I'm saying that because of
Fuck him, alinimwagia maji
because that I don't
Yeah, nini?
Ya cricket.
msame kumwagia maji.
Crickets ni.
Yeah, second.
Iko wapi? Piga na zote.
So Mseka Eric by now anafaa kuwa na special tattoo produced by who? Churchill. Yeah. So that's
Sort of like Stan Latham. What is the name? Latham does a lot of producing for people, but continue.
Oh yeah, you're never like seen, but
Yeah.
you've actively pushed these people to produce specials. Though by the time tunagonga nyi vile mnakuja, there's already material out there about Kenyan stand-up. Why? Because the rest of the world, wakiangalia Trevor Noah, was who's this Eric who? From where? Let me see this. I want to watch the full thing so he gets an idea of how the Kenyan stand-up scene functions. Right now, you can only get clips. Clips zao say what wamepitia Churchill show. So I wish he was smart enough to actually study the whatever, but I understand that he was a businessman. Because stand-up is there to make him money, which there's nothing wrong with that. But that's the only problem that I had.
Kumonga say.
Sometimes shrewd businessmen do that every day.
Kumonga ni constant.
Yeah, people get shagged every day. Hollywood everywhere. It's normal. It's as a business. It's
Part
Same
of the
script.
enemy. No, but it gives you some solid exposure.
no actual exposure. As a new
2
whatever.
weeks on Churchill show, killing it.
Yeah.
Gigs for the rest of the year.
Yeah, you're good to go. Yeah, but at even sometimes you need, as a naive beginner, just to get that small thing to remind you that it's a fucking cold world. It's not that easy until you walk in and things are okay. You need that. So that was my problem with Churchill. I wish you would have done that. That would have now set the foundation for you guys very well.
Yeah.
My biggest frustration is that you guys don't show. Oh man,
Aya, tupaze tu pole pole.
no, it's so nyinyi. It's like you watching this right now. The 12,000 viewers. Man, ukisikia kuna show, just okay. You never know. Actually, why do you take your chick? Unapeleka demu yako kunywa pombe instead of kumpeleka comedy show.
Maybe
Kunywa
first
pombe huko.
mpeleke comedy show alafu kukunywa pombe.
Yeah,
Comedy ni a
after
good
CC,
bring game,
right?
actually.
you can have both.
2 hours.
Hapo at the laugh bar.
Yeah, just take your you don't know what comedy does to someone. It's an alternative. I know there's people who say that spending power sijui nini. Mbona Quivers inakuwa imejaa? Mbona hizi sports events inakuwa zimejaa? Mbona Dave Chappelle akiitwa tickets zinadai in the
an
first
hour.
1 hour? Where are those people? Anyway, I'm not pointing at you guys, but just in order for you to just ukisikia tu Mseka Doug ama right now we have Okello, which I'm not going to be able to attend. Okello is in town. I wish I could. There are so many shows that I wish I could attend, but you go like, yeah, I'll get a ticket for this particular person and their own. Just go have fun. It's one of the most unique experience you can have, because it's not easy, bro. Stand up is not easy. I don't know. Maybe it's easy for you guys.
It's easy for this guy.
Like anamkanga tu stand up in a flow, in a flow too, effortlessly.
Boys ndo mazee anapiga manne. Hiyo deo limeona akiandika jokes zozote. Sasa anapiga 1 hour from
flight
the
mode,
crack.
Anyway,
From the crack.
Action
All right, guys. Welcome to the show. Stanslaus Aquaria. Thank you for protecting the record. But I hear you. Thank you for that. For that, like that's a very nice representation. In regard to our local scene, the English scene.
yeah.
You've watched us. You've written about us. I really appreciated the article you wrote about when I was at Bashir's gig.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, the previous
Mine
like,
too.
sikuwa nimelala. But then I came there high on Jabba Check yo, what's up, guys? So, what do you think? You've given us all manner of flowers.
It's
But
not-
now let's do.
it's not
What
flowers,
should we?
baby.
No.
Depends
What
on
should we? What should we
flowers
do?
to
Songa flowers, alafu
Sijaona
unachapa-
flower nne.
Flowers one or two.
Gani?
Mzee anaumanga akituliza.
Yeah, you
Yes,
give flowers
sijaona
and
flowers
slap
zozote.
properly.
What should we? What are our improvement points?
Improvement.
Because many comedians are gonna watch this.
Yeah, okay. For judging from what I know, mi nataka tu kuona specials released. Mi ata kwanza tai. God damn tai bana.
Tai bana.
Fuck him.
Tai, bro. Just
Did you-
release
did you
my
catch
goddamn-
him?
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Did you catch him in this other one last weekend?
no, I missed a lot of Nini shows. I'm usually very namkaga saa zingine I'm like fuck huyu msali kwa I didn't renew. But watukaa tai mbona na special. And for me the most
Hakuna special kaa that.
Ni vile hajatoa.
amerecord. You know, kwanza
Ni
he did
kutoa.
2023, he did 2024, he did 2025. Ati we are recording a special and then it never comes out. I know like
Tai.
Umepiga nini? Yeah, that's good.
Tai nini kwako?
Piga
Yeah.
hiyo point.
so
Tai bana.
I don't know where the future. I don't know what is coming in the future, but all I know is that YouTube, kuna wase wengi wana watch. Okay, the internet is a global whatever village. Anyone can access the internet from anywhere. So there's a need for the rest of the world to see what you guys are doing. Now they cannot see it. Msezi toka states akuje Kenya kuwatch stuff. I'm sorry, siko, but you guys are good, but hakuna mse atalipa ticket akuja watch stuff hapa. Unaweza weka kwa YouTube. Alafu
You're right. There's another guy who did a special. So you already wonder why bana japosa to Bashir Alaiki.
Yeah.
This guy.
oh my God.
God.
Halaiki, I don't know what's up with that guy.
What the fuck is wrong with that nigga?
I'm going to release my special on a particular
Yeah.
date. Kwa, I think
You just stay tuned.
I think it
Those guys are saying this,
yeah,
but nothing is happening.
nothing is happening.
Alafu kuna
We've
boys
not
mwenye
seen
hata
anything. What's
jirekodi yake.
hata
But
hakuna
no, hata
trailer.
tuongelee mwenye amerekodi.
Tuongelee wenye wamerekod na
Na
waja.
waji.
Wewe mbona hujafanya
Yeah.
special?
Na wa-release.
Ukasema unataka kuquit comedy. Ulipromise special. Siangani.
Ati na retire ni focus on podcast.
Kia bullshit kaa
Oh my
hiyo.
gosh. Podcast.
Kia nonsense kaa hiyo you guys. Can you imagine that you guys you're focusing on podcast you guys?
Mtu yako anajibu hiyo story.
Wenye unaangalia mtu anakutukana mazee pia yeye ako chini.
This is so stressful, man. Balance
I need
bro.
24 hours, 7 days a week to talk.
Unaanza kufeel manze kitu manze radio
That is shit.
anyway, yeah, I was saying Nini, I think the rest of the world needs to see what Kenya has to offer. Alafu they need to have an idea of how we do our I know vile kwanza the advantage that we have, we do a lot of English stuff. Do you know a guy called Lanmo Jonas?
Yeah, I saw him on the Godfrey podcast.
Yeah.
He actually slept on my house once, bro, on the floor. Can you imagine that?
Where's hiyo kitu Buddha? So not that, a superstar somewhere in the States, they are positioning him as Africa stand up. But you look at him and you look what Siwalambi nasema tu what the guys here have to offer. You're like, hey, come on guys, come on. Lanmo is awesome, his work is pretty good, but I think we are like on the same whatever, we are on the same level
Alala kwake the umse.
Yeah, like magic.
Alipiga joke fulani ya time mbaya.
Bedha amepepea na hiyo joke ya tai hadi maju. Sadi aliipiga kwa hiyo interview.
Alipiga pia kwa hiyo interview.
Nile
Lion King.
Lion
I'll
King.
text him and tell him
Hiyo ni ya
stop
tai.
chopping that joke.
for real.
Actually chatted him up last night.
For reals? Oh, you haven't seen that?
I haven't sent him a video. No, Ty told me about it.
Yeah.
The Lion King thing.
Yeah, that
The
really
lions
joke
are
ya tai.
coming. It's a lion.
Accent.
It's a lion.
No, the
Yeah, like-
accent.
Oh,
Like
the accent, the monkey,
the lions
and the
are
lion.
the lions are American, the
The
monkeys
monkey.
are African.
Yeah.
They're all
Clip this.
bait.
clipping it alafu weke TikTok.
Unaweza usi clip. Kuna msee ana clip ma vitu zetu hapa.
Kwanza
Hata
na-
clip.
Wanaeka hiyo place.
Ataiclip
Kuna msee anaitwa sijui Nzige.
Nzige clips. Shout out to Nzige.
But he's doing a
Shout
good
out,
job.
but you're not doing good things.
Actually, I really love that page.
Yeah.
Because zinaenda you
Yeah,
guys.
Yeah.
Hiyo page ina grow. Sahii I think imefika 2K. Na hata ina hata like 20 videos.
Na ana nini ama
hata jaji reveal.
It's okay.
Acha
It's fine.
kulia.
If you look, it's sad that alipepeana nini ya tai.
But it just shows our potential.
Yeah, we have it.
Yeah, inamaanisha tai joke ya tai mazee inaua hadi America.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
si endo
America got
anaipiga.
talent.
Yeah. He did
yes.
that, right?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
Landmore?
Yeah.
Oh.
Alikuwa
Mazee tai
anajiita
hizo, but at least
John-
joke yako ina nini.
John Long.
Long John.
Long
John.
John. Yeah.
Unajua mimi mlamua mwaiba joke yangu.
Oh, yeah?
And
Akafanya skit.
Akafanya skit nayo. Alafu wenye nikazua wasa wakaniambia but it's a good thing. At least your joke is good enough to be stolen by mulamua.
Aye.
Trevor Noah aliiba joke yangu juzi.
So tai. Tai, at least your joke is good
Because
enough to be
point
stolen
us
by
up.
Joke yangu
landlord.
ya nini? Agnes kwa ndege.
Hiyo ndo ni
Trevor Noah
correlated
anafaa
kabisa.
kuacha mchezo.
Bado nawezi jua kaa iko nini kwa comedy group yetu
But anyway, huh?
So that's why I'm saying that I personally would prefer we have an influx of Kenyan stand-up. I know YouTube, you're not going to make a lot of money. I know that's a fact. You know, you're ukiwa Kenya and you might have 15 views kwa hiyo special, but you might have one person, the right person, seeing that. Yes, kuna jokes zitaibiwa. I agree.
But it comes with territory.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which specials have you gone for?
Serious.
Did you go for Amandips?
Amandips, yes, I
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
I went for that. I watched it and I reviewed it.
Did you do...
Doug.
you went for wine for that?
Wine, yeah.
Yes, and watched the special and reviewed it.
Edan Abdi?
Edan Abdi, I was not able to go for that.
He's doing one on... Okay, no, that's not really him, though.
That's a
Eden and
showcase.
Friends.
How many guys have done specials in Kenya? Ty, Doug, Bashir.
Ribia
Eh, Brad.
Ribia is another person. Ribia ni mwingine. Special yangu inatokea ilikuwa when was it? January, I don't know when. Next week
23.
it's coming out.
No, he's a motherfucker, that guy.
YouTube. Okay.
Benchoth.
He's a freaking bench. Yeah, so we need to release the specials.
Just-
What are your thoughts about material?
I think Mwena Munene has
Because
done
I've seen you talking about going for a show and seeing the same material.
Oh, really?
How long would you give a comedian in regard to you go for the show, see the same material, and come to another show and you're like, come on, man, now why are you doing the same material?
If for example we go for easy events, Nairobi, whatever, Nairobi comedy, whatever,
Laugh bar.
Festival.
Nairobi festival, ikikam.
International Comedy Festival.
Yeah.
Nairobi International Comedy Festival.
Alafu
By
halaiki
Stand Up Collective.
Okay, why are you doing that?
by Stand Up Collective.
Shout out, man.
Why you gonna do that to me, bruh? You gonna do me like that, bruh?
I know najua backstory, najua
Yeah,
backstory,
yeah,
I understand.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, of course I know. I know the thing of. By the way, I'm the one who came up with that idea.
You guys, how the fuck did you know that?
I know shit, bro.
Umzako kwa industry.
Send it DCI, bruh.
amebaki
But anyway, that's
Yeah,
a story
bro.
for another day. So you're saying?
So, if you have Nairobi International
Comedy Festival.
Yeah. So if Bash ulifanya nini kwa hapa tu chemichemi alafu nikisikia kwa hiyo presentation kubwa, I'll be like, yeah, I get it because you're dealing
You're
with a lot
building
of
up to
new. No, you're dealing with a lot of new people.
Oh,
the
okay.
festival.
Yeah, the
How
crowd.
about people who have never come for comedy?
Yeah, truly, and be oh, there's this big thing that's happening. These comedians are going to be there. If that happens there, then I'm like, that's cool. But if you have another big event and you repeat the same jokes from the same
Event.
exact way, I'll be like, come on.
What percentage would you give? 50%?
I'll do, if it's 100%, I'll do rearrange stuff. You know, take the same material that you have, but be smart enough to play around with the formats. Yeah? Ujue ka last time, unajua, I usually don't like that thing of it's the same structure, the same way all through.
It's like a song.
Yeah, it's like mseme master alafu there's no.
Exactly.
You cannot.
And I recite too.
You cannot read the audience and then maybe I had this thing, that I've done so many times. But
So
this
you tailor it to the knee.
hao ni waindi, so I can tailor it to fit them.
Tingishe kichwa.
I can remove this, add something new in order to make this feel fresh. Because it's frustrating. Come say amekuwa kikam chemi all through. Alafu on the same exact thing. Yes, you have to work on your material. Yes, by the way, kukama up na material ikuwa girahisi. Again, siwalambi. It is what it is. I understand that. It's very difficult. Alafu do it after every 3 months. It can be very, very heavy.
I think 3 months you can get like 10 new minutes.
Yes, so if you can do that, you build up, and then if you know that there's this big event that's coming, you exhaust it. And then you go back to the drawing board. Then you start to build new ones. Actually, the reason I would suggest you do more YouTube is that you get rid of that material. You just throw it out. I don't know about you guys, but as a creative person, I become more creative when I exhaust my ideas.
When you declutter the table.
Yeah. And you just study. Kenya is so dramatic, man. Declutter the table. You don't
Film fulani. Unajua nyinyi wase wa movie. Yeah, msikilizangi message.
So I know it's punishing, but you have so many opportunities to test out your materials. You have akina, what is it called, David Masharia na nini yake on Thursday.
Yeah, TNL.
Yeah.
Although you only 1 minute, bro.
Yeah, but it's also
it's
because even the interview
Ni 1
is a
minute
sport.
nimemaliza
No, but ni 7 minutes kama wewe ni GK.
GK upiga 7 minutes.
Yeah,
Muda
umsikianga.
FK is GK. Oh boy.
Yeah, GK.
Sikiangi mazee
I
bell.
think akona shida ya masikio.
At that particular poem, what?
You've ever attended David Masharian Friends?
Yeah,
Yes,
tell
I
me.
have. I've read.
That's some sort of cult following, man.
Shout out to those
Oh, you've written about it as well?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, you're doing really good for us, bro.
For real.
I love to be honest, I love it's nice
honesty.
to be told nice things about you. I feel like the last article you did about my show was very kind, to be honest. I don't know what was happening to you that day.
But it
But
was
me, I
true,
feel like
yeah.
umse alikuwa labda alikuwa amedishi nice hapa you day.
Kakuku.
But you
Because I was
killed,
reading
you
it and I'm
murdered.
like, man, this is a very kind review.
But it was
But
honest,
for
no?
me on stage,
But see,
Oh, you didn't
I-
say no, you were on stage.
Can I just ask something about that particular show? What did you think about the room? Because I thought the room was I've attended enough comedy shows to tell when a room is not responsive. Like my first assumption was that wase wengi walikuwa nziges, and so they were looking for the podcast format where they get to listen to
there were definitely quite a number of ziggers. It wasn't really packed, and the reason was I didn't push it as much because I wanted it to be
intimate.
I didn't want to have more than 30 people in
You
there.
are retire.
Ile kidogo.
Mse ni MC Gogo.
Anakatuma ad-lib.
So,
Do I retire?
but I also didn't want it to be a Nzige event. Like I just wanted it to be comedy. But another review I've gotten from podcast guys who come out, they say we don't push comedy enough on this pod. You know, majority of these guys, and shout out to these guys, I've never come for.
They've interacted with us through me. I've met a lot of, and I always ask, like I met some guy, so hata weirdly patana naye hapo chemichemi hapo Naivas. I think alikuwa anateremka ndo nilikuwa naingia. Tanaye akaniambia ni Nzige nini. Akaniambia hapa ndo mna shooting. Nikamwambia ni stand up. No, hapa ndo mna nikamwambia but hapa ndo tunakuanga. So aku understand that sisi ni comedians. Ametuona tu ka podcasters ajui like si ufanya like stand up comedy.
Yeah, like even a guy called me yesterday and he didn't know we're on radio. He was really shocked when I was telling him we're on radio. So I guess the message is this, and George tries to really belabor the point that these guys are brilliant on this couch because they're actually stand-up comics. They have shows every once in a while. And you should come out and see them.
This is usually a performance. Most of them are full house. I'm like, that's a full performance.
It's actually a sketch, a show.
Yeah,
It's a
but
show actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. These guys are doing entendres, beats.
Low hangings.
Kutu hapo manzeno yenyewe.
I wish more guys. I wish more guys would come out and watch
That's
guys
not low
doing stand-up.
enough. Low hanging.
But I feel like for Bashir's show they really came out.
Yeah, shout out to those guys, man. And like the thing is, like you have to pay the bills. Unfortunately, with this thing. And now, when I was doing that special, and this is like where you guys need to give us grace, is if we're gonna compare your favorite US American comedian, to us, you need to understand that, first of all, we are not the same in so many ways. First of all, those guys have the luxury of going from city to city, like doing a nationwide
even
tour.
within the
And even within the city, there's like, bro, like
You can do 3 nights.
on a good
3
night,
rooms.
on a good night, I can do a maximum of 3 rooms.
That's good.
And that is like rare. Where I do chemi, I do suave, and I do another room.
Punchline.
Maybe 2 grapes. But usually it's like the same spot. Like it's just that place.
the
So
one spot.
by the time Cat Williams is releasing his special, he's tested it in all.
He's done 90
He's done
performances.
90 performances. So by the time
you've
he's on
done
stage,
30.
me by the time I was doing my special by there, because I'm watching it, I'm like, by that time I started doing radio, so I was not actively performing. The good thing is I had written most of those jokes, apart from a few. So zilikuwa they're in my knee. But like if I got the chance to like perform and knee, by the time I'm doing the special, ingekuwa like, yeah. So the problem is, most of us, like me, in Kisiangani, we're on radio. We don't get to do open mics anymore as much as we'd like to. So that's where we write, yes, but like, how do you know this joke is funny? You go on stage and you try it. And that's the only way you build a set, or you build an hour, you build a knee. So
Yeah.
if for the people who are knee, you're going to hear a lot of repeated jokes, you're going to knee. It's a work in progress. So sikuje umeona Kevin Hart and then you want, mbona mazee wa Kenya wako kama... I think the industry, as much as it's growing, it's still really young.
Although for the audience, them they don't give a shit.
I know they don't give a
no,
shit.
Then they
That's why
just
I'm
hear
telling.
Excuses!
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm telling. It's not excuses. I'm just telling them how things are.
Tulia.
You know,
Real.
that is the reality of things. Yeah.
Okay, but it's a nice education in regard to the
Yeah.
back.
So if you're watching and you want to knee, those things are gonna happen. But also it's growing.
The other thing for this podcast specifically, now I'm dipping my fingers in the wrong place. This is none of my business.
Pause,
But it's also important. Unaona, I don't know who the Nziges are, but saa zingine, I like the idea that you kind of teach your audience about stand-up. They get that idea of maybe what beats are, or maybe what material is. So ndo akikuja wasikuwe na hiyo shock. Hiyo ya, what's this? What am I watching?
Yeah.
You know, I like that you guys do that. I like that you bring, like, the fact that you brought the South African.
Robbie Collins?
Yes. I was like, yes. Fucking yes. Why, because these other podcasts don't really care about those people. They don't understand them. They don't know where they're coming from. They don't know why stand-up is a big deal until they hear Kisiangani alienda. Hiyo show inaitwaje? Hiyo ya majuio ya Trevor Noah.
Daily Show.
Yeah, and until Kisiangani goes to the Daily Show, no one really cares. Wakisikia,
Then wasema ni kama flag hapo kwa hiyo ni post.
unasikia, I knew Kisiangani. I was watching his stand-up every single time. So I care about him. But right now, nobody seems to care. And until you start to like educate them. I always assume that the reader does not know and care about stand-up. So you have to write it in such a way that you're informing them, but you're also educating them in this thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You guys, we're almost done with this pod. We haven't talked about your freaking life. When do you get into writing? In summary.
Life. So, mi kwanza, I'm an editorial graphic designer, Nation Media Group.
Sasa venye uliingia wewe ndio ulikuwa unaandika hizo maheadline.
na layout gazeti.
Ama ulikuwa unaweka vifo hizo obituary.
Zote.
No, yeye ndo anachagua picha ya Ruto time kuna nini scandal. Unaangalia picha ya Ruto time kuna
Maandamano.
yuga anakuanga mazee na kijasho hapa. Mazee hiyo picha sio anafanyia
Jasho
nini.
jembamba.
Unainua gazeti uko like mazee huyu preso anapitia yuga.
So, ignoring what they've said, completely what they've said, mina kwanga sana Business Daily. So I need it's money.
That's where you started off?
That's where I started off. That's where I'm kind of still in. Na kwanga sana
Unajua
active.
uko place poa because Business Daily bado iko kwa barabara.
What do you mean place? What do you mean? What do you mean? Kwani every other one
No, see,
person...
Nation scale back on a few
Afadhali
products.
wewe.
Yes.
Nation scale back on a couple of products. And the one, let me tell you, one of the best products out of Nation is Business Daily.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It is a premium product that you should be reading actively. Nunua karatasi. Wacheni kusoma online.
Kuna hii wiki yenye uliniandikia, nilikosa buy your copy. Do you have a copy? Can you get for me?
Do I have a copy? I'll ask around. I'm not sure.
Ask around for me.
Juu nilikuwa nayo, I'm sure ilichukuliwa.
But anyway, unasemaje?
So, me editorial graphic designer, basically layouts, kuchagua mapicha. I say that you think it's easy. It's one of the most difficult things you can ever do.
Corel Draw, Adobe,
No,
whatever.
I think Corel Draw is not for pros, Buddha. Yeah. Corel Draw,
It depends the user.
bro, professional tools, Adobe. I'm sorry, they are shagging people, creatives right, left, and center, but those are pro tools.
Yeah. In design.
So InDesign, Photoshop, the latest ones. Na hizo Adobe. I know halaiki manzi amefloat him saying, what the fuck are these people
muulize
talking
maneno
about?
ya
Keep
cogwheels.
Karen.
Cogs.
nafikiria venaenda kuochio
Unachage tu inaitwa InDesign.
Hiyo Photoshop.
neiba wangu waocha ananitusi hivi guys. So sad tunatoka ocha moja.
Yeah, so
So you're a guy of Adobe, Premiere, that whole thing.
no Premiere, InDesign,
InDesign,
specifically
yeah.
na Photoshop. So my JD 9 to 5 ni design.
But do you still do it?
No, I do it actively, like every single day.
Yeah,
Right.
9 to 5.
Yeah.
For Nation, or even for your own personal
So
projects?
that's Nation personal project, of course. That's what I am. I'm a trained graphic designer and also trained animator. So oh, by the way, kuna vitu mingi. Unajua hiyo intro yenyu, I was telling your intros are poor. You guys you did not do
We
any
didn't have-
research.
Yeah, we didn't have the entire nini.
You do not know who I am
Scope.
extensively.
Basha, Joey.
So
Guess we have a record special.
kuna design Bifa,
Yeah. That's your alma Mara.
kulikuwaga design from Bifa, like professionally, alafu also interactive media design professionally, which
Nice. You guys, Pararira iko wapi?
chapo hiyo kitu animation but my 9 to 5 inakwaga ni design, though kuna vitu mnazaona online, especially Instagram, you go like, wow, that looks awesome, that is probably me somewhere. But that was my job. Alafu as years went on, I'm the guy of, hey Buddha, uliona Transformers? Like, what are you talking about? No, I suggest unachiki Transformers ya kwanza, Buddha, you have to see this movie. Mse alikuwa na transform, alafu anafanya ABCD and the visuals zilikuwa noma. Then they're like, what the so it can move from that to what are you watching, what should I watch this weekend? Then unapatia mse recommendation, they're like, okay, that's awesome. That actually, what you are saying versus what I was watching was pretty almost the same thing. So now when one of the editors became a lifestyle editor for Nation, she was like, now you yap a lot,
Yeah.
so andika. I'm like, no, I fucking hate writing because I don't like writing.
Have you ever written before?
No,
On that
2017.
scale, for sure not.
But you read like a poet somehow.
Yeah, it's an extension of my creative side. So unaandika creatively rather than kuandika ka
Yeah.
journalist.
Yeah, true.
I can't write about stand-up like a journalist because it will sound different and it will not read the way.
You write like Alex Chamoda.
I went to Bashir like his special. It was one of the most amazing specials. The opener, Emmanuel Kisengani, looked like he had not slept the previous night.
Alex Jamwada.
Yeah.
Daring abroad.
Daring locally. county whatever. Anyway, yeah, so that was it. Alafu nikaanza, started to enjoy it, ended up not enjoying it. It was an avenue to do. I watch a lot of stuff, I consume a lot, so unajipata nika avenue kwa kusema vile unafikiria. So it continued. Then you build confidence over time, and they now start going like, hey Stan, you don't have any other option, so ni Christmas inakame but tunangoja nini yako, so ika evolve into now East African
Yeah.
kidogo for film.
Oh, okay.
And then ikaendelea. Now stand up somehow came in. Actually ilikuwa stand ups, comic books, all these things that I think they are just neglected. Tunangojeanga vitu zihappen ndo tuseme, manze mi usoma comic book, huyo mse yuko wapi anafanya Marvel, nilikuwa nasoma comic book zote. No, I start from where they are. Like there are guys called Abandu. I like covering them.
Yeah. Shout out Avandu.
Yeah, Abandu Studios.
Check it.
You should actually do that. That guy is insane.
Yeah. Avandu.
Yeah, he is
Connect.
actually
Connect.
yuko-
What do?
They
Comics.
comics, they do concept art. They worked on
Avando.
Yeah,
Valuye.
Yeah.
Abandu Vosi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Vosi,
Van
Valuye.
Vosi means everybody.
I thought she meant Komongari.
Butita you guys. Butita asione hii podcast you guys. Unaangusha Waluya you guys.
So that guy, for example, they worked on a Kenyan animated movie Iko Disney Plus. There's a show called Kizazi Moto. It's an anthology. There's a Kenyan who did an animated movie there. They worked on the concept art. And I'm sorry to say, it's poorly... It's Nani, the concept art, the images look good. The cinematography is the best thing about that animated show. And it goes back to them. They're very good. They do comic books. They do a lot of concept art.
Yeah.
They're just... I'm surprised that people don't usually yap about them. I'll share their website. You look at their work.
Okay.
You'll find their latest comic book and see what you think. So after that, nikajipata tu nafanya naandika about wase, alafu nikaanza kukava stand up. And as I said, for me it doesn't make sense. You keep going to these places, you see these people who have like really good material, but yeah, this easy akina tu, no one seems to there's no one actively talking about it. There's no one actively looking at these people and going like, yo, Kenya, we have something special. You know, mshaitwa South Africa kuperform.
Boys ameenda.
Oh, boys.
Hey, Buddha. Congratulations, Buddha. Yeah,
Big up yourself.
Yeah, we should have more of unasikia Tai alitwa Namibia, Tai alitwa Angola.
Tapigezo lap actually.
Hata nani Timothy Ngati.
Walijipeleka kama walitumwa.
Taye kuitwa.
Okay,
I think Justin najua ameenda. Justin ameenda Zimbabwe.
But we hear you, man. But I think we'll get there.
Yeah, we will. Mkitwa specials.
Starting with time. I think we'll get there when Netflix does a lot of South African comedian specials on Netflix. But I feel like they'll see us, because guys have been working really hard here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time before they notice the quality of stuff. That's why all these guys are running here to do shows. First, we have on an amazing, intelligent audience.
Best
and
writers
then we
ever.
have very good comedians. So that combo, eventually, it's going to pay off.
It's gonna blow.
Yeah, it's going to pay off.
Did you work closely with Margareta by any chance?
Yeah, tulikuwa hivi. I used to, bro, that was sad, man. Alipass.
Yeah, R.I.P. Margareta.
She used to actively cover theater and art.
And arts, yeah.
I used to work on her pages, man. Kutoka hiyo evolution ya Business Daily. Unajua imeevolve mara kadha tu, it has been redesigned so many times. So working with her was something else. And I felt you feel that kitu ime.
Where was she buried?
I think
Maju.
ilikuwa States because she was from the States.
Oh, she was really...
Yeah,
Was she cremated?
No, she was flown back and buried next to her, I think her parents. And
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I remember her from my stint to go at Heartstrings.
Wow, I felt that, but you know, other people have to step up. I mean, how the hell are we going to? Oh man, let's go to something else.
Isamin.
Yeah, it was interesting that we have. You know, it fascinates me that we have all those talks on social media, scandals. Sijui nani, sijui Iskariuri Ninings. Dude, it's like that's not news, pana. I mean, there's no way to make what artists are actually doing interesting. But at least our watu wanapiga hizo stories za manzi ulisikia nani alikuwa nani. If they actually went there and consumed a lot of what we create and actually start making noise about it. Achana na gavana hizi stories ati let's build opportunities for young people. You can have people organically just leave the country and become huge. Just become huge off the creative industry. Na tuachane na stories za kurely on ati ya Kenya Film Commission. No one is coming to save any creative person. I've noticed. Especially Gava.
Yeah.
Gava.
Are you attending was it yesterday? The theater awards or something?
Who? Me? Who invited? If you've ever read a lot of my stuff, I'm usually very critical of what they are doing.
So they didn't invite you?
No, I don't. Okay, first of all, they didn't, and I do not expect them to. Yeah, especially Kenya Film Commission, because I've always complained about them
Yeah.
actively. They're awesome. They do a lot of good job, but I think they've not been able to take Kenya where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
There's a Black Panther 3 movie coming. Sindio? Iko inakam. Yeah, Denzel Washington is going to be in that movie. Kuna mtu ameamka akenda Marvel ama Disney wa Kenya akasema niaje Ryan Coogler. You know you're shooting this movie, but have you seen our country? Check hizi manini. Check hizi sites. So fanya hivi we are not telling you come you shoot in our country, but tunakupatia holiday ya siku 4 hivyo. Welcome. Just come and see. Alafu they strategically place him in places where kuna hizo views kali. Ndio imsumbue. Akisema
kuja huku.
Black Panther 4 ama 3 it will be like by the way kuna vitu niliona. Niliona Kenya. Barbados. Do you know what Barbados did with Pirates of the Caribbean? Did you guys ever learn about that?
No. What happened?
When they had a Pirates movie was being shot, walituma delegation ya wase wa Barbados wakaenda kuongea na Disney about that being the right location. Alafu
So they pitched.
Yeah, they pitched it. Alafu they kind of cut out a few things from the cost. Yeah, the cost and the regulations.
The taxes and
yeah.
To make it incentivize.
They totally flipped Barbados. Basically, you'll come and look for a carpenter and they were not there. You'll come look for wood, rambiwa iko juu wana build hizo maships za
Pirates of the Caribbean.
You come, you find that
so it affected the local economy. Yeah,
huge. Ukiangalia Pirates of the Caribbean, you can tell imeshutiwa on an island, and that's Barbados. So they intentionally went there, and Disney could have easily said tunatumia visual effects because by then visual effects had grown. Unakumbukanga kwa Pirates ule msalikoga na
tentacles.
Yeah,
octopus like.
Yeah, so they had enough visual effects kusema tunashoot kwa green screen, but they actually had to go there and shoot the real thing because why? Some people sat down and thought, oh look, an opportunity. Let's go and get it.
Grab it.
Black Panther came out. No one thought, oh, akina Ryan Coogler wanatembea wakitafuta locations. Let's go to them. Let's talk to them and bring them here.
Pitch.
But si Grammy inakam.
Oh yeah, Grammy inakam.
Grammy inakam Kenya.
Grammy.
Si Grammy. Si nini? The ceremony.
Oh, okay.
And by the way, if what I'm saying was to happen, you know what would happen? We are sending 100 delegation and we have a budget. Tumetenga 1 billion shillings. They're going for a 1-week trip. Alafu wataenda waongeleshe Marvel, alafu watakuja. Marvel inakuja.
Wataenda waongeleshe ule Ryan Coogler.
Yes. Na wametengewa nini? 1 fucking billion shilling. Kitu inaweza fanya na watu wawili.
So mimi na wewe.
Yeah, by the way tunaweza fanya
Kutuma
camera on an iPhone. Go out there.
Record mapod huko.
Record. Hata by the way, I always wonder why not get Dave Chappelle mkuje mwambie ni aje Netflix kujeni mshoot comedy in the wild. Hapa nini zikicross inaitwaje hizi vitu? Wildebeest zikicross. Have a special happening there. Mkitaka inviteni wazungu wenyu but just come and have it done there.
Yeah, because in the evening they're not looking at any wildebeest.
It's in the dark. And they can see the visuals huko kwa back.
Alafu the river is overflowing, so watabebwa na hiyo maji.
Then akiboma hayana itacheka bado.
Wait, Mazi, let's close it up. Stan, I feel like you're going to come back again.
Lazima.
Am I?
Ujatuambia prima ulienda wapi?
No, that's what you tell. That's what you tell every guest. That's how
piga chenga
Saindo na Rihanna is hata simjui bana.
Hata nasema hata ni wa uchakao ni wapi.
Yeah, bana.
It's that thing you tell every girl, manze, I love you, manze. You're the only one. Unajua nyinyi. Hey manze, we guest will come back.
No, he tunakufeel.
Yeah. Mimi ndio nakushow. Check mimi ndio nakushow.
2 hours 12 minutes you guys.
Mimi ndio nakushow.
Madhe ameongea so.
Kuna wase after 1 hour mazee George ashaanza kuiona. We 2 hours 12 minutes bado tuko nini.
No, but thank you so much for coming through.
Yeah, I'm
Thank you for honoring our invite, bro.
I just couldn't wait to see this background. I couldn't wait to see
foreground.
To get a visual.
This is the foreground, man.
Is this the background? This is the foreground.
Okay.
Where people don't
perspective
see.
yako ni gani?
For the guy who's watching.
Yeah, this is the foreground. This is the middle ground.
I get you.
This is the background.
So that's That's a foreground.
Because they see this.
When he
For the guys who are watching,
Buddha, when
foreground
this
designer.
is the foreground.
Foreground yao ni
No, this is the background.
hii hapa.
How are they watching it?
Back.
Si wana watch pale.
Singoja mimi nilifanya usanii.
Au mseli kwa dhani
Hii ndio
designer.
foreground ya
Designer
wasanii.
kwanza alikram tu hizo ni
Ndio
masoft.
set.
Ni background hii,
What
ndio
is the
middle
background
ground hapa
be?
tuko, ndio ifo.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just wanted to see what
Yeah, how they said
The
it.
other side. What's your impressions?
Hey manze.
Kokomata.
You need to support this sport.
Kisangani
There was a camera.
kupata Kisangani inaisha.
Camera.
Sasa nahitaji
camera.
lotion nyingine.
Camera.
Tunahitaji ku upgrade camera.
Yeah, you need that camera, man. Vile naangalianga as a professional manze. Hiyo picha manze inaweza improve. Mlisema hiyo kamera inaitwa?
FX30.
Manze world class manze. Hii podcast itaenda mpaka majuu.
Cinema line, bruh.
Yeah manze.
So Trevor Noah can come. We are ready for
Learn more atakuwa
Trevor Noah
anapiga
shouldn't come and
mistari
find us
zetu
with his
huko.
freaking
iPhone.
iPhone 12 Pro.
Nzige bana. mfanyeni
Changamkeni
kitu
bana, hii mchanga. Hebu nie mchanga.
Tutashuta hata mamovie
Changa
sasa.
naeka hapa hivi.
Unaweka hiyo animation ya hiyo nini?
Kilayo
Noodle ama ni gani? Kuna fulani yenye ni chopstick na
Kuna
nini.
msee alisema ni change animation.
Bado sasa siku hizi kupea ma-advice.
Cheki
everyone-
msini advice.
Everyone is
Gani upitia man.
everyone is suddenly a pro.
Yeah.
And they have opinions, but everyone has. So yeah, I'm glad to be here. It's always cool to talk to stand-up comedians. I prefer talking, and now nini. The lead has been lifted. So naenda
At least you have some deeper insight into stand-up also.
yeah. I
Into
have
some of the things we are doing.
decent understanding, not like a complete. I'm still learning. I'm still studying because I also feel like I also need to study how you guys. You don't do what vile tu wamesema. I need to borrow you an any comment. You don't do exactly what Americans do. So what I'm currently working on is understanding and maybe customer. That's why the review ilikuwa ina sound hivyo. I wasn't like going immediately. Oh, this is the good, and then this is all bull, whatever. Because you also need to understand the power of your words. Unasikia John Sina. Understand the power
Of your words ni footage ilipatikana.
of bro. Yeah, you also need to understand the people that you are working with and try to customize whatever you're doing in order to not usiseme kitu alafu alaiki aseme niaje mi na retire for the next few months.
You boys alikuwa na retire.
Make it local.
Amerudi.
Yeah, man.
So can I ask a question?
Yes.
So Kisiangani, when you come back, will you do a special and release it? We
When
need
I
to
come back
agree
from where?
as evidence. You will say una
Una
retire.
retire.
To retire, I said I'm
Amerudi.
just taking a break.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
after the break,
Yeah, I will definitely.
Yeah.
you'll do
Soon
a special.
come.
Amesema.
Especially ni lazima.
Mi yangu iko jikoni actually.
Number 2, eh?
Na hivyo.
No, nasema hii yenye inareleasiwa by the
Oh, right. Okay.
by end of next month.
Soon come.
Soon come.
you
Editor
shouldn't give
alinitumia
the dates.
picha sijui bro wake yako see or something. But iko sawa. I've looked at it looking amazing, looking nice.
Yeah.
So as you're
Nipe-
working on it, I just need to ask something else. I'm sorry, this is the last thing I
Uliza.
need to ask because I always tend to be very curious. You, so when you are shooting your, when you are releasing your stand-up, will you do that thing niliona nani akifanya Mandip, where you just focus on the main act, ama uta include the openers?
Shida the openers now, that is their material. I can't release their jokes.
So you cannot include them wakifungua. I say you can't. Na Len 5
Even
lilishika
though
buda.
ile beat ya
So,
msee nilishika.
nilimpea akona hiyo footage.
Okay.
So maybe I release but siwezi weka.
Uweze kata beat moja ya msee
Yeah.
nilishika. Kama ile yangu yenye ilishika unaweza.
No, hiyo nitakupea.
So is that like a rule ama ni wewe mtume?
no,
But it's like it's a standard, it's a halaiki stand-up comedy special. So ukiweka unataka kuniona mimi.
Okay.
So if it was a compilation type of Def Jam situation,
You would have
kuna ziko more by the way, even on Netflix unapata it's a 1 hour show but kila mtu amefanya 15 minutes. It's a hiyo pia that can work. But now this is just me.
So for you itakuwa tu just one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hizo
oh,
ndio itabidi
hii-
ngoje
hii-
nikisiangani ya rekodi yake.
Hiyo itakuwa
Niko disappointed kisiangani atakuwa kwa special yangu.
Hata
hiyo ni ya Len 5 bana. Itaenda tu hivyo lakini
Nilimpea
so it's okay.
kitambo kwanza by the way.
So hajafanya
Hata nilimkatia the exact
Maybe
clip
kwa post
nikampea.
unaweza weka line file.
What? Post again? Ya
Post
kupromo.
Post.
Oh,
When you're
post
done
credit.
with your show, you weka it as a post credit.
Okay.
Sawa. No
I
problem.
give you
The go ahead.
the authority.
Nitaweka.
Let's close it up, man. Shout out to you. If you've never read Stan's articles, what's the frequency of every Friday on Business Daily? What's the schedule?
Every Tuesday, Business Daily. Every Friday, East Africa. But
different stories?
It sometimes I'll do films, sometimes I'll review a comic book. And unlike most people, I do the latest films. Like imetokea Friday, I'll review it on Monday. Alafu ndiandika Monday, itatoka on Tuesday. Then for East African, I'll do the same. TV shows, movies on Friday. East Africa yotoka, the East African yotoka on Friday. So that week yote itakuwa whatever. Unaweza zipata online. If you love films, if you love pop culture.
That's the place to go.
Oh yeah, I also have a YouTube channel, but I'm not really serious about it.
Itabidi nikuandikie review ndo ukuwe serious na hiyo YouTube channel yako.
Check his Stanslaus. His
John Sina
beginning was strong.
Your next victim ako hapa man. Changamsha huyu boys.
Mwangalie tu amekaa tu anaongea.
What's the
It's called Turn on Screen. So what I do when I read something, I watch something. So before I write it, sometimes I feel I need to talk about it so that I gather my thoughts.
A reaction.
So I do the same thing. Like a simu alafu.
When was the last time you posted though?
Man, 3 months ago.
John Sina bana.
Yeah, you see what you did.
Ukiongelea hapa manzige wanaingia hapo full. Utaingiliwa sana you guys. So when is the next post?
To be honest, first of all, I'm working on like a project. There's something specifically I'm working on that does not allow me to have that space. Yeah, it's insane. If I tell you that I slept for like 3 to 4 hours yesterday, you wouldn't believe it. So kuna hiyo kitu inanikulia time, unapata siwezi pata hiyo time ya kukaa chini kuweka kamera na kuongea na kuedit. So once it's done, which is supposed to be exactly April 15th, if I pass there then itakuwa shida, but it's supposed to be there. So that's when I'll go back to na record na niki-edit kwa mat alafu na upload.
Okay.
So if you stop seeing something, it will be up to April. And then after April, it will be reviews and whatever I'm working on.
So what's the name of the channel?
It's called Stan on Screen. It's lazy, yeah. It's such a lazy name. Nika Kisiangani podcast. I think this guy
not many guys. Many people use Kisiangani.
That works for you, man.
Yeah. So it's I agree, you guys.
Kisiangani is a unique name.
Yeah.
So yeah, Stan on Screen.
Yeah. Alrighty, tufunge show. Mchanga bado inaendelea.
Una post
story gani?
No, hiyo Tigoni. Picnic
so
comedy sundown.
Today.
Yeah, it's on Sunday.
I
First match.
I met a guy at Chemi Juzi, Dopamine. He said he watched me and you talk about the show, the Dopamine, nakakuja hiyo day. So there is value in what you're saying. So you're saying?
So come through, as a first match that's going to be on a Sunday. It's going to be me, Maina Mnene, Imogen, George Waweru. We're going to be doing a sundowner, which means it's from 4 to 7 p.m. It's a picnic comedy.
7 p.m. what's that?
Yeah?
After 7
p.m.
Kuna mademu.
Venye unataka.
Kuna mademu wanakam.
Mi na fast, mi naenda home.
Unajua ni Lika Library.
Inaitwa Lika Library.
Tigoni.
Tigoni Lika Library.
But the way people don't know it's Likoni. Likoni is beautiful, man. And then you have
that spot is beautiful, huh?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Man. Oh, nice.
That's Lika Library,
yeah?
Yeah, shout out to Lika Library. Tickets available place at comedyculture.hustleSasa.shop. Ama just go on Comedy Culture's page. Right now, go and buy a ticket. Maze itaweza sana. Nimeandika, niko na mstari mpya, niko na mstari ya Mrussia.
Oh, good stuff.
Niliziongeza.
And you've been working, eh?
Not harder than him.
The end is silent. If you get it, you get it.
Nduta bado unasalamia watu ambao una plan.
Salimikeni sana.
Mangondo ziko poa?
Mangondo ziko fiti zile mbili zimebaki.
Insentious.
They're still in existence.
Zimeanza male and female ama
kumea mapua
male.
kwa mguu ama.
Kuna moja yenye inamea hone yenye inakaa inakuja kuidunga hapo hivi.
Oh, inaenda hivi kirudi kama ya Hellboy.
I think inaenda kujimada.
Itabidi nikaa inajisepuku
just get a saw and cut it.
No. Mambo ya Mungu achana.
By the way, hizo nini zilikuwa zina react aje juzi vile kulikuwa na thunderstorm? Man, I thought God was coming. Was it Yesu anakam?
Jana kwanza. So I don't know how they are reacting because they're farther away, but I'm sure they were scared as hell. because me I was scared.
Manze kulikuwa na thunder ingine juu I was like Thor is coming bro.
Thunderous.
Is it a male and a female? The ones which are
Yeah,
like, so they're
incestuous.
just comongering.
No, they've never seen each
But
other.
unajua
They just hear each
two
other.
wrongs make a
They're
right.
not together?
No.
They are related.
The male is the incestuous one, yes.
The male is related to the female?
Yes.
Oh, they are nini.
Yeah, the male is probably this
but when the Earth was
female's.
beginning, it was just cousins.
What the F, bro?
But now when it comes to sheep, they don't have a good outcome.
Adam,
Abel.
Abel, Cain. So unasema your
Hazinanga good
line up,
outcome.
your lineage.
Eventually.
It's about to die.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, right.
Damn.
So
is that-
why can't you get it like extra nini from outside? You bring them.
Yeah.
No. Here's the thing. We're trying to get rid of this sheep in the first place.
We being
Kama
you.
mimi one, me. Because kama mimi naziangalia na niko hapa kwa pod. What does that say about the future of this sheep?
Wewe ndo
Chill with them
custodian.
the
Mimi ndo
whole day.
custodian.
So wewe ndo
Ama kujange nayo hapa.
Si ndio?
Yeah.
Afu inakaa hapa.
ndo tameziekea pod.
Kondo wa
unakuja
pod.
huku. Chekea saa
Inaweza
chini
kuwa
hiyo tani.
Pet pod. Ilitwaje pet ya pod.
Pet ya pod.
So shout out to you, Ndota, Bash.
Shout out.
Thanks for coming through.
Shout out.
See you guys on
Thank
the next
you.
one. It's 5 o'clock. We're supposed to be at work right now.
Damn.
So see you guys on the next one. Bye.
See ya.
Adios. Who is the father? Who is the father? How many kids do you think it is? Another cat bastard, you guys want major nut. The feminist This cat will be chilling. Feminist cats, you guys. Your single mom cat is PTAing.
Enough children.
How would you describe your fashion style? You always look cool when you're there. At least you have a template of how you dress.
Yeah, I'd say it's comfortable first of all.
Warm, comfortable,
Warm, comfortable, warm.
revealing.
Nah, definitely not.
Utaki wasi wa nini? Kuna day nimekuona ukivaa tumbo kata alafu kavaa t-shirt ndani. It beats the purpose.
Hivyo inafaa man.
So
Sikia baridi.
okay. But pia unapiga mabagi pants na una madokas hapo ni
Hapa hivi
nini?
ma dikis hapa hivi.
Oh, si dokas. Okay. Okay. Nice. Shades. Muhimu.
Shades 200 bob. Shout out.
Haya, what's in your bag? Essentials. Huwezi toka kwa nyumba bila.
Akosi mafuta ya midomo.
Okay.
Hiyo
Because you need boza.
boza one. Boza ile itakausha.
Okay.
So you want to stay moisturized. Alafu
What else?
tissue muhimu. Usahau keys za gate. Sile kusumbua watu.
Hakuna
do ID. Yeah.
Hakuna ni kisu.
Check it out. Go already nini.
Uko already armed.
Certified on it.
Thanks. Yo, what up, Nzige and Zigites. Today, Maze, you won't guess where we are. We're in the Bundus. We're here to see Maze, one of the baddest artists to ever grace the face of the earth. And as always, Maze, tuko na Empress mwenyewe Nduta, msanii wa kutambulika. We have George Waweru komonging this Novita biscuits yake yote. And then we have baba yenyu Maze. Baba yetu Emmanuel Kisiangani. Wewe unatupangia aje Maze kwa hii maisha yetu? Wewe kama baba yetu.
Yeah, your daddy.
So we are here at a workshop. The artist is called Njogu, right? Yeah. So we're about to shoot a pod and then we're just waiting for a bulb and then I'll show you inside.